Eric will live.
They're not goblins!
I mean, 3 of us had nothing to do with it, sure.
That was honestly so funny, though. That dipshit believed everything that I said.
You guys were his idols, man.
Never trust your idols.
With great power comes great responsibility.
And we don't know how to handle responsibility.
Hey,
I think this
Saz,
is
we really need duct tape. Or at least melt.
this was like the ultimate never meet your heroes. They will
Hey,
kill you.
Steven! Just chilling here with the D&D viewing. That's totally cool. I hope you're doing well today. Just setting everything up.
It was just his time, guys. Maybe.
Yeah.
Exactly, it was just his time.
It was fate.
This time that we spent.
D&D main.
I just love how
Amazing.
that conversation yo-yoed back and forth between, we're not going to get him into a fight, we're going to challenge him to a fight in a year so we can prepare, and then, yeah, let's just go!
Oh.
Marley.
Hey, you guys all went along or stayed quiet?
That's true. I'm not the only one that could be blamed here.
Are you seriously trying to bystander effect the 3 of us? Like,
Feng
seriously?
Yes.
He was 100% back in the lab.
Yeah, no, Feng's the only one who's, like, on the ball with this shit. He knows he did wrong.
Yeah.
Or at least his...
I know I did wrong, but I'm trying this thing where I don't let things affect me.
Feng did nothing wrong.
Good, Marley.
I got a self-improvement.
Who's the other person that got knocked unconscious in that fight? Oh yeah, it was Saz.
Are you okay? We got you back up. You're fine.
I'm still on the death saves here. We haven't done a long heal yet.
Oh no, you're not on a.
Saz.
Oh, we did the thingy, right? Spare the dying on you, so you're fine.
Mhm.
No death saves for you.
You're
You're just
death
not
save
healed.
free. You're just not healed. You're technically on 0. Well, you're on 1, but you're unconscious, I believe.
Take one.
Hey Stormy, how you doing?
Better get Nuki to carry his half-alive body.
Can you get like a death save thing on your team? So like exclamation point death save or death skill or something.
It comes up on the D&D Beyond.
No, man, on a stream as well.
Yeah, no, it comes up on the stream.
Yeah,
On the left,
It's,
but it comes up with death saves.
it
You need that one.
what's the word? I've just lost all of my words. Updates in real time. That's the one.
One of those.
We're cucked. We're so not cucked. Hey Blue Gold, how you doing? Is there any one of us that is... oh wait, that's me. That's me. Okay. Sorry, I could hear myself twice, and I was like, why can I hear myself twice? And I realised because I have stream open, I have the sound on. I'm a dumbass!
When I hear my own voice,
So I've just got
Hey Pigeon!
this
Sleepy.
email from Indeed saying about, oh, that job application form you sent off 2 weeks ago. We're still waiting to hear back from them.
Nice
I
and
have a feeling
helpful.
that probably
Sleepy but ready to
That
see
was
the
2 weeks ago.
pirates!
I
Arr!
doubt that they're gonna get back to me.
Oh god, fuck, we're so dead. Most accurate command right there, Pigeon. I hope you're doing well today. I hope everyone's doing well today.
Oh shit, I forgot I have to get up that.
Letty, could you do me a favour and speak for me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? I wanted a test to see if your mic was okay. Okay?
What do you want?
Even Mamba's pissed with Marley.
Rude.
Wow.
Hey, Jodie! Fuck yeah, the first ship we see, we are taking. Hell yeah, we are.
Fix that armor class for me, by the way. It still won't go.
Still won't go.
Right. Yeah, what you want?
I'm supposed to have 17 and I've only got a 15.
I
because
came in
grabbed
to
a shield.
tell to Letty saying, yeah, what you want.
Yeah.
I was mic checking. All I was doing was
but
mic
that's,
checking.
Yeah, you don't gain the benefit, do you?
Yeah, you do.
I think you do. I think you still do get the benefit.
If I click on my armor class, it says I'm getting +2 for shield. Was it because it's overridden for the dex?
Oh, I need to do that.
Yeah, I'm just having a look to see why it's overriding.
Or was that me trying to fix it?
Timers, 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 timers. And it's on.
That was me trying to fix it.
Wonderful. Fixed it.
Yeah, just get rid of the override.
Does Pete have eyeliner on? If so, it's awesome. Pete, Jodie
I
loves
did
your
that
eyeliner.
Hmm?
Jodie loves your eyeliner.
Thank you, Jodie.
Showing off.
I can't wait for Newt to turn up, not gonna lie. Newt is going to absolutely go crazy. Although I know that they are streaming right now, so... Oh. Let me go harass her. Come on. Yeah, go harass Newt. Make them stop streaming and just be like, yeah, come on, look at Pete's eyeliner.
There we go.
It's very important.
Just to let you know, whilst you're in that armor, you actually this is nastier than I thought it was. If you do not have proficiency, you can cast spells.
Okay.
But what you do get is disadvantage on all ability checks that involve strength and dexterity. Oh no, and you can't cast spells.
I thought so.
Right.
I thought that was like one of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking it off.
Yeah. I was fairly certain that's why I never played a spell cut. I never put fucking armor.
Armor on.
How does
Yeah.
how does armor stop you from casting spells?
It's something about the proficiency of wearing it and being able to move accurately in it, and spells actually require quite a lot of movement. And
Okay, that's
if
fair.
you read what the spells require,
Yeah.
technically every time you cast a spell, you're doing some sort of like magic mumbo jumbo thing with your hands.
Yeah.
You're speaking
Well,
weird
you never see a
words.
wizard wearing a bomb.
Unless they're
Anybody
trained
want to
to
buy
it,
my
yeah.
armor?
That's for spellcasters. They don't have a lot of armor. They got other ways of doing it though. Like you got mage armor and all sorts of stuff.
Note to self: every time I cast a spell now, I'm gonna do a wiggly thing with my hands.
I'm just
Wheelie,
gonna put
wheelie,
my
wheelie.
dick and go
I'll
bang.
be disappointed if it's not every time now.
Okay, I'll try and remember that. I mean, I'm really committing to roleplay today. Like, I'm not even wearing socks. Marley doesn't wear socks, so
Sucks to be you.
Okay.
I'm still sticking with the whole Chewbacca onesie.
it's pretty cool.
That's emphasised.
As far as I'm concerned, if anybody ever draws fan art of Saz, I want you to be wearing the Chewbacca thing. Like,
To imagine she's got at least that part on her.
definitely.
Big fur.
Yeah.
Right, where are my good dice? Where are my good dice?
You mean
There
the
they
dice
are.
that I've
Oh,
I've
shit,
conveniently
can't find them.
cast a
What's
spell on, so they give us good rolls.
The one I dealt a
You were-
sentence to the house and stole.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
were supposed to burn those.
Yeah. Oh
I
shit.
can't burn them. They are made of metal. You
Um,
would need
burn
to
it hot.
burn at a very high temperature for that.
I've got a welder.
Hide them. Then. Throw them in the dumpster. Something.
Well, again,
Just
if-
stick them all together.
if
Magic,
Jodie is
fuck it.
I love these dice.
They're very pretty, but I
You
hate
don't
them.
make out with your dice on stream, okay?
Them,
Terms of
my
service,
dice.
terms of service. Ah. Oh, okay. So Newt is
Don't
fighting.
notice.
Newt is fighting ice cubes. Okay, that's fair.
Cubes,
Genshin do
aren't
be like that. Genshin do be like that, fighting ice cubes. Although when I tuned in to watch them streaming it earlier, they were just yelling at everything that they were fighting against, and I'm like, if that's not the biggest Genshin Impact mood, I don't know what is.
To say that
Sounds like a
sounds
big
pretty
D&D
accurate for
mood.
Genshin.
True. How is the music level for everybody? That
Yeah,
question is also directed at everybody in chat. Hey, Pixie. Yes, Jodie. Hi. Phone. I'm... Jesus, you nosy bitch. Tell Pete the giraffe fact. Wait, what was the giraffe fact? That they run at 35 miles per hour.
Oh,
That's just a fact about giraffes that Jodie's been telling us the last couple of days and making sure everybody is aware of the fact that giraffes can run at 35 miles an hour. Also, they have the exact same amount of vertebrae in their necks as we do, which is why they have floppy neck when they fight. Just...
See, that's a more interesting one.
I've just improved on the giraffe fact.
Have you seen giraffes fighting?
It's so funny, right?
look, it's right. Monster manual giraffe.
Can I get a giraffe, please?
5d12 bludgeoning damage.
Music
Right.
is fine. Good. Alright, I'm all good.
All ready to go.
I'm all good. Stream is all good. Everyone's looking cute. I don't have a giraffe yet, but you know, I can wait. Alright.
Okay. So, we last left off as our party returned to the Driftwood Arena. Upon invitation by the Admiral Dreadmaster to watch a personal fight and be given the opportunity to place bets and perhaps win some money. Upon their way up the ramp towards the great arena entrance for spectators, the party were approached by a young man and his friends, avid fans of the Soul Searchers. I will get it right one day.
It's right.
So will we.
Upon a back and forth conversation with several members of the party encouraging the young man to take part in the fights, and several telling him to definitely wait and build up his skills, it came to a point where Marle used their insider information to let the young man know that he was, should he fight, be fighting Goblin. To which the now boldened and encouraged, mostly by Feng, individual decided to sign up straight away. Feng, accompanied by Galad, joined in. Upon entering the fight, however, the actual opponents, a pair of trolls, met quite a brutal and bloody encounter. Upon seeing their allies being battered around the arena, the death almost instantaneously of the young man Eric, and the two fighters already scheduled for that fight turning out to be Marius and Riga, the rest of the Soul Searchers, deployed a rope and began climbing into the fight. A rope of which the knot that Marle had tied failed immediately as the three of them plummeted into the arena and the battle was well underway. We rejoin our party, standing mostly amongst the roars and cheers of a crowd entertained and two trolls defeated. As the ramp lowers and several attendees begin marching down, several armed that immediately bypass the group of you and head straight for Marius and Riga. In a almost identical fashion to the way that they escorted you up the ramp, they take a quick look around. One of them approaches Saz, still unconscious on the floor, reaches down, puts their hand on Saz's chest, and simply casts a basic cure wounds to try and rouse you back. You regain 8 hit points and are now conscious.
Yay.
What do you guys like to do in this?
Yeah, let's Fang.
What do you yell?
I yell, what the fuck were you thinking?
Big monster.
Well,
It was
Okay.
fun. We had
on.
fun. No one died.
that was
I might
fun.
just wank over covers.
Yeah, that was fun.
Let's
You,
let's not do that again.
Please
Again?
don't.
you see the dismembered body of Eric not 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna go over to
Yeah,
Eric's
yeah.
body, and close his eyes. And I would say I'd pick him up, but oh wait, how small is he?
Your height,
It
your
depends
build,
on-
he's not. He is in several pieces. The troll did rip him to bits.
Okay, well in that case,
I'd say,
I'm gonna pick up his little pieces and carry them.
You're on your own.
I'm burying him. He deserves it. He fought brilliantly.
he sucked.
That's an opinion
To be fair,
that I'm not agreeing with because it's rude to the dead.
we can't even say he fought gallantly.
Yeah, he was brave.
He did his best, and he deserves a proper burial.
His sword broke.
He deserves a
should've
proper
used his
burial,
ability.
and I would like to bury him.
I'm not telling her parents.
Oh wait, there's no fucking grass here, is there?
There's no grass, there's no land.
Nope.
Okay,
Why don't you
Fine.
lay him out to sea?
I was about to say
He's
that.
a pirate.
Yeah. We can give him a
Throw him
Viking
over the
burial.
edge.
We'll give him a proper pirate burial and push him out to sea so he can go to be with the gods or whatever he believed in.
Do you want me to lay
Wouldn't
it
it
on
make
fire
sense
then?
if we just give it back to his parents?
Isn't he like alone? I feel like he has no
I
parents.
really want to try and find them?
We could just leave them a note.
They're gonna know sooner or later.
Well, I don't want to be the one to tell him. Silly boy believed that there were trolls with pink hair in the arena.
Yes, who? I wonder who told him that.
Yeah, Feng.
So, the two of you are responsible for this.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
So you're going. No, I'm talking about Feng and Marle.
Okay, yeah.
The troll killed
So
him.
you're going to deal with it.
No, Feng's fault.
I don't give a shit that the troll killed him.
Can I inquire to
He's not the only
anybody
reason he's dead.
can I inquire to anybody in the surrounding area if there is a little like rowboat that we can borrow?
I think we're still in the arena at the moment. so
Yeah,
we're best to go down.
you look around, there's a bunch of guards that are currently escorting Maris and Mega up the long ramp.
Okay. In that case,
There
then
you go.
I'm
You
gonna
should probably go follow them.
I'm gonna take Eric's body with me, like
Okay.
with all the pieces in my hand.
You gather it up, and you do your best to carry him.
I'm gonna sort of just kick the dust over. Just sort of clean up the blood a little bit.
See the occasional finger just left behind to brush it over with a bit of dust.
Nobody'll know.
You guys head up the ramp. Once again, coming to the top, you are asked to wait by some of the guards as you see ahead of them Maris and Riga being presented with 2 wooden hooks. Maris looks over his shoulder, broken, bloody. Just gives you all a polite nod of thanks before they are escorted away.
I try to like wave
Right.
over, but I forget that I've got Eric in my hand, so I like stumble with his body.
Your hands are full. Yeah, you try and you drop his arm. But the guards do part, and once again you're met looking across to a large, rigged up throne with Dreadmast sat there as he slowly
Mr.
That was quite the fight. Please tell me, was it a plan all along for all of you to join in?
Oh God, no.
Shut up, Marley.
It wasn't the plan.
It was.
Marley.
It was.
Why was? I just shouted to him
Maybe
that.
not the kid.
Well, the kid.
maybe not
Yeah,
the
the
kid.
kid wasn't the plan at all. But like, wait. Didn't I just shout to him so he knows it wasn't the plan?
Well, I can see already that there was clearly no plan. Mainly for the fact that you would have tied a better knot.
Very true.
Some of us
Normally.
weren't.
Normally, there is quite the penalty for joining a fight. But I can see that a lot of you are quite eager for a scrap. And thus, I can only assume that you've also come to talk about what information you have gathered and when you're going to choose to leave and hunt down my problem.
Oh, I'm very excited about that. That's gonna be really fun.
What time is it?
It's just past midday at this point.
Just gone midday. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we can leave in the morning.
In the morning. See. Is there anything stopping you from leaving now?
I would like to
I wanna
bury
go pick
this.
up some fancy weapons.
Oh well. Wait.
I gotta buy some stuff yet.
God, your feedback is terrible.
Scratching your microphone or
Yeah. Is it the hair? Is it the
We've
hair
still
on
got
the
a couple of
on
things
the wig?
left over.
Oh, yeah. I
Look now. Yeah, is the hair?
yeah, you're fine.
Yep.
Where's the hair?
Okay,
Cool.
with the hair. I gotta buy some stuff yet.
I would
And
very
we
much.
also need a rest after that fight.
Yeah, I would very much like to go and give this boy a proper send off. I don't know if it's too much trouble, but if we could procure a rowboat or something like that, we can push his body out to sea.
I still think
And
giving
also
it
a priest
would be the best.
or
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you wish.
do you know anyone who could bless him for the other side?
I can blast them.
If you wish, we can arrange for funeral rites for this young man.
If that's okay. Thank you.
Very well.
He fought very well, and if you could inform his family of this, then that would be very, very helpful.
Of course, what is his name?
Eric.
Eric. I believe there were a couple of kids running around as well. Who seemed to be his friends.
Does Eric have
Two
a
of them.
surname?
Eric.
No.
He never told us his surname. We just know that his name is Eric.
Any of you remember what his friends look like?
Well, the way I see it, if they just put a notice up saying funeral for Eric being held at whatever day, whatever time, and considering how many people are in the stands, news is going to get around pretty quick.
Well, if I put up a note saying funeral for Eric, that is quite an impersonal thing. Leave his body with my people. We will get it arranged for you.
Thank you very
Sounds
much.
like you'll need to gather some things and find your way to a boat where you can rest and set sail.
That's the plan, yes.
If it won't be tomorrow morning, it'll be tonight.
How about we make it tonight?
Tonight sounds good.
We can rest on the boat, I suppose.
That sounds good.
I can guarantee that you are already at least one day behind the vessel that left. You will definitely get a rest before finding them. And there
That's
will
fine,
be a
then.
place on the boat. Very well.
So we finished.
If you gather what you need and report to the easternmost harbour, you'll be looking for my man, Salazar.
Salazar. What does he look like?
Large, green, scaled, with a large shell on his back.
Oh, beautiful. Salazar the turtle.
Marley, don't ride him.
Yep.
Amazing.
Very well. Then I look forward to hearing of your departure. We will let you know when you return. The effectiveness of my people down this poor young man's and family.
Thank you very much. You've been most gracious.
Now, your reward for the fight.
Ooh.
We gathered up the prize money. It is to be split between all of you. Marius and Riga, damn them both, have managed to acquire their freedom. I will try harder next time I have them in the arena to watch them meet their end.
So I take it they were pirate hunters and that's why you don't like them?
They are indeed bounty hunters, and I was indeed a pirate.
That
They
explains
got
a
me
lot.
more times than I care to admit.
So they're good
I'm a man
bounty
of honor.
hunters.
Fairly good. However, it was a long time.
Bygones?
Now, maybe. The prize! Snaps his fingers, and a couple of individuals, relatively poorly dressed, do come rushing over. A couple of large bags, leather satchels, as they place them down in front of the avant. He gestures
Wow.
towards the bags. With a slight penalty for the illegal entry of half of your team, you required 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And I look forward to your return, and perhaps another show. Seems you're all bored of combat, and loved it.
I'd prefer less trolls next time. They were scary.
How about we don't sign up for another fight next time?
It could be
Can't
fun.
promise anything.
Splitting this evenly, I assume.
Yeah,
What is
We'll
2,000?
discuss it once
100
we're out.
400 each.
That's fair. We all did our part.
Very well. Then the way is open for you. Good luck with your gathering supplies.
Thank
for
you.
your
Sure that
hospitality.
It's always a pleasure to host your champion.
400
Make sure you
gold.
see Salazar before dark.
Whoa, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it.
I know where I'm going. Anyone coming with me? The weapons?
Yeah, why not?
I wanna go. I wanna go to the man of the black market. Do you know where it's at? Right, sir?
Yes.
You should speak to Saz
Join
about
you
that.
for
Saz will be...
Oh yeah, you look at me for the black market.
Yeah.
Fine, right.
Yay, thank you.
Can I come too? Jesus.
Yeah, why not? Bless you.
Okay,
Alright.
you guys begin heading off as Saz begins leading the way towards the black market. Is everyone going?
I'm going.
I'm going.
Okay. You guys all head off, following Saz down several of the winding catwalks and labyrinthine walkways and pathways and alleyways. It doesn't take you too long, maybe 10 minutes to cross the town, before once again finding that small stall shaded off to the side. The drow sat there looking across and smiles as you approach Saz.
Right.
You've brought friends.
I bought a friend. three have nothing to do with me. It's just me, Mamba, and you talking right now.
Hey,
Look over your shoulder at the other three. Yeah. They sort of look over your shoulder at the other three. They're just stood there in a giant polar bear.
I'm actually
see.
gonna take this moment to try and find a book, like a bookshop, if that's okay. I just wanted to walk with everyone.
Yep, fine.
You wander off and you attempt to find yourself a bookshop.
Ian Mamba will be fine.
I'm not going after her this time.
Leave her unoccupied then.
I'll be okay. I'm just going to find a book to learn some stuff.
I will go with you.
thank you.
Well, you said you would return with money.
Yes, I want a lockpicking set.
Well, they take out from behind them a rolled up leather bound satchel. They place it down on a counter in front of you, keeping their hand on the top. You brought the payment?
Much you want? Be quick for it.
I'm glad. Well, I do believe that we settled on 27 gold pieces.
Can't haggle it to 25. Actually, no. Hang on.
At least
What
make
if-
this game fun.
Okay. What if I offer a bit of information then?
Information is intriguing. What information would you want?
You said I was curious you said you wanted to know who I was and how I know that symbol.
I am still curious. I'll cut it down if you enlighten me.
Information from a friend. From some time ago in my past. There was we had sort of an informant. Whenever there was someone or something, 9 times out of 10 they would know what it was, who it was, and what that symbol meant. In turn, I learned from them what their connections are to that symbol. I don't know, but they were always on the money every time.
I see.
As for
Well-
my name, you probably already know it.
I don't.
Seriously? A town this big? The Soul Searchers, apparently.
That is your name. That's not your name.
Was I tell you mine?
I am V.
Fact check.
Go for it.
Nine.
This is quite a shady individual. You get the feeling that they're pretty adept at subterfuge. However, right now you can't quite work out whether this is true or not.
Sazarac. And
Sazarac.
Mamba.
Yep.
I was just introducing you. Are you still here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Galad as well.
Well, they sort of lean forwards on the table, put their palm straight up, waiting. Well, let's call it 25.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Pete?
Let's call it
No, it's
25.
Just one more thing before I pay you. I'm fine with 25.
Mhm.
How is it you came across this symbol?
They sort of lean a little bit closer and just gesture with a finger. We have connection all across this southern continent. If you were perhaps looking for work, then look for this. And they reach out and they attempt to take your hand as they reach with their second with a small ink pen. Do you let them?
Hesitantly, yes.
They do not take it roughly, they take it quite gently, and you feel the pen press against your skin, leaving a slight mark as they draw a small paw with 9 tails feathered around the edge of a peacock. Find this and you can find work in most towns. Most towns worth having a guild.
Can I get a Can I get a picture of that from Discord at some point?
I will send you that picture.
Thank you. Hi.
They let go of your hand and bring their palm back up, waiting for payment.
And I hand them 25.
Alright, you have a brand new Thieves Toolkit.
And I'm taking that 25 gold off Marle when I see her next.
And what about you, Liz?
I would like a poisoner kit. Do you have one? Yeah.
It's been a while since someone's asked for one of those. They're pretty hard to create. 55 gold pieces and I can get you a brand new one.
Okay. Deal.
That is easy. They sort of snap their fingers. And, with your passive perception, especially Staz's passive perception, actually, you do see that actually in the opposite alleyway, an individual darts off into some shadows. They wait a minute before returning with a large, sort of wooden box. They bring it over, place it down on the counter, and open it up, and you can see all these glass instruments and metallic burners waiting to be ready to be used.
Nice.
The money.
There you go. 55 gold.
You gained a brand new poisons kit. And anything for you? They look across to you, Galadesis.
I'm just along for the ride, thanks.
Very well.
Won't be long.
Then is business concluded?
I think so, yeah.
Very well.
For now.
Now, have a good day. I'm sure we'll be meeting you again soon.
Okay then.
Marle and Feng, you guys travel around for a little bit, but go ahead and make me investigation checks. You try and find a bookshop.
First roll of the night.
Ben is also looking out for like a fire pit or a burnt pit or like something he can hit the charcoal from.
Fucking hitting my keyboard.
Okay.
There we
Go ahead and make that investigation check for me.
Investigation. -1. 15.
go. 9.
9.
9.
So it's actually Feng leading the way here. Feng, you come across a lot of lanterns. Looking inside, however, you see that the majority of these lanterns, in fact, probably all of them, use oil. and not open fires. You get the idea that a city made of wood is pretty hard to find a bonfire around. Having said that, though, you do walk past one of the market stands, and someone is just sat there selling lumps of charcoal. With a short amount of inquiry, you can see that it is not that expensive. A couple of sticks of charcoal will probably set you back maybe 1 gold for 10 sticks.
I just like one stick. Just not. I don't need a lot. Just a little bit.
7 silver.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
For charcoal? It's charcoal.
It's my charcoal. Special charcoal. For a big guy like you.
Has it got gold inside it?
It might.
Well, I've never seen charcoal with gold inside it. Do you want to show me the gold inside this charcoal that you're ripping my friend off with?
Feng has got 7 silver in his hand, ready to go.
I think that charcoal is worth 3 silver.
Done.
There you go.
Give him 3 silver.
Takes the 3 silver and hands you a single stick of charcoal.
Cool.
He sort of waits for you to leave, and neither of you are that perceptive. No, you're not. Yeah, he pockets that silver and seems pretty happy. You have gained a stick of charcoal. Continuing on, you do indeed find a bookshop.
Awesome.
It's more of a small, like, temporary build. It doesn't look like there's been any real setup here. Inside, you see quite an elderly gentleman just organising his books. There's quite a few here. Various different sizes, different bindings. What are you trying to find?
Well, I have an idea that I've been thinking about for a little while, and I've just had a new idea because my brain is full of them. So I'm looking for a couple of books to learn languages from, and I think it would be nice if I could have a book that I could read about magic and stuff. And it would also be really nice if I could not forget the thing I was just about to say.
Would be handy.
Oh, and a history of the world. So I can have something to read when we're on the ship.
Okay, looking around, you do find several books that are loosely based around magic. Opening them up and having a quick read, none of them are guides on how magic works or specific spells. It's just a basic understanding of magic and incantations, and there's a little bit of information about the different schools of magic.
Okay.
And what those kinds of schools will do in reference to their spell culture.
Okay.
That's probably about as much information as you're going to find. Looking around, you don't find any magical book.
Okay, I've changed my mind then. I would like to look for a book based on different ingredients and things for potion kits. So like someone's got like a compendium of things that I could build, that I could brew with my kit.
Okay, you do come across a basic guide on common ingredients for common potions.
Okay, totally fine with me.
Cool. As far as languages go, is there a specific language you're looking for?
Gnomish and Sylvan.
Okay, looking around, Gnomish is quite an easy book to find. You don't find a book on how to speak Sylvan.
That's strange.
But you do find a book on how to speak Gnomish.
Okay.
And then the third book was on local history. Oh, was it local history or world history?
World history.
World history. You do find an encyclopedia of the world.
Okay.
Taking a look, it seems to be written by a single individual, and a lot of this book seems to be just with a quick flick through all the pages. What this individual has found in their travels and stories they have learned from cultures they've come across.
I love that. Wonderful. What other kind of language books could I find?
Let's have a look. You find a book on how to speak Common, how to speak
Okay.
Dwarvish, how to speak Gnomish, how to speak Elvish, and I think there's one more. Where's my list?
Ooh.
Nope, that's it.
I'm gonna go Dwarvish.
Okay. Gathering your books together and approaching the old man behind the counter, the 2 language books are a gold piece each.
Okay.
The book on potions is 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
And the encyclopedia knowledge about the world is 5 silver pieces.
Okay, so it's 7 gold and how many silver?
5.
5. Sweet. Amazing. All done. I bow to the gentleman and leave the store. Very
Gives you
happily, with a skip in my
Gives you
step.
a little smile as you skip off. Is there anything else that the party would like to do before you start making your way to ship Galadesis?
I would like to go back to the armory and sell him back a couple things.
you wander back. You wander over to the art. Are you talking about the shop in the center of the market?
Whatever one I bought the armor from.
Okay. You wander back across and you find the Goliath sat there trying to sell his wares. He looks across to you. Oh, customers.
Yeah. Sir, I'm sorry. I found out I can't wear this armor, and I have another shield to sell.
Oh, no.
Do you want the acid still on it? And I'll sign it because, I'll sign it Soul Searchers because it was literally just in the arena with us. Or I can fix them so they don't have anything on them. It's up to you.
That specific shield was in the arena with you.
Fought a couple of trolls.
Trolls.
Where
Nice.
was the armor?
Are you talking about the little pink-haired ones or the big ones?
Big ones. Casualty.
Oh, yeah, the big,
Big ones. Big ones.
Definitely not the little pink-haired
You can't-
ones.
You can't get those confused. Could be dangerous. Right. Well,
Yeah, it could be
Oh.
dangerous.
I'll take the armor off of you for 10 gold pieces.
All right, thank you.
The shield I'll take for another 10.
You want with the signatures on them?
With signatures on both, if you would.
All right. So I carefully use fireball to scorch the word Soul Searchers into the shield.
You're an intelligent individual. You take your staff and you morph it into a dagger before superheating a direct point blank firebolt onto the blade as you mark and score your name. What are you putting on there? So you put the group name or your name?
We'll put the group name.
Mark it with Soul Searchers. As he buys both for 20 gold pieces.
Okay, then I turn to the 2 companions with me and I say, if we're going to be on a boat, by the way, elves don't do very well on a boat, I need to go to the forest or outside of town for a little while and renew my bond. I've needed to do that for 2 weeks and it's starting to wear on me, so no one else can be there.
That's why I was going to say we leave tomorrow, but fine. Do your own thing.
Yeah, go. We'll wait for you.
Thank you.
Meet back at the bar. Just meet back at the bar. Once you're back,
2
we'll head
hours?
off. Yep, fine.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. I will have a drink ready for Jodie.
Are we all together at this point?
You guys
No.
You guys do head back to the Drowned Anchor.
Before we
Feng-
go,
Yep.
a sword.
What sword are you after?
Short sword.
You're after a short sword. They do approach you with a couple of individual short swords. He starts leaning down and talking about special blades, then looks at you again and remembers and recalls previous conversations. He just takes a standard short sword out, and it's 15 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's cute. Now show me the proper stuff.
Right. Okay.
4 million gold pieces.
As he reaches down, and he picks up a blade wrapped in a cloth and he puts it on the table. Well,
Tell me about this one.
I've got a simple one here. And he unfolds it. You see a regular-looking short sword. Not much special about it, apart from the fact that the blade has been entirely made with silver. But a silver short sword for fighting all of your gribbly monstrous needs.
Do you mind if I pick it up?
Be my guest. So he holds it out towards you.
Pick it up, weigh it. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. What's the price?
210 gold pieces.
Okay.
I think we'll
Go
cut
back
through
down.
vampires and werewolves like that, it will.
Ooh. About mid-tier, mid-range.
This is the mid-range. Well, I can bring out the big guns, if you'd like.
Somehow I don't think I've got enough money for the big guns. How many of the basic short swords do you have?
Plenty. They're not too difficult to make. Make them almost in our
One.
spare time.
I want 2.
Very well. 30 gold for the pair.
30 gold, bargain.
Hands over 2 short swords. Is there anything else?
Marvelous. Arrows as well.
Arrows, 2 gold pieces for a bundle. Not hard to make.
Bundles, 10 gold.
Well, a bundle is 20. So, how many? You'd need several quivers if you want to hold on to more than 20 at a time.
Take 2 bundles then.
Hands over 40 arrows and requests 4 gold. You have enough to fill a quiver. A quiver can hold 20 arrows, by the way.
Cool.
Can I buy another quiver? Can I carry 2?
In theory, you can technically have a quiver on your back and a quiver on your hip.
One
Before it gets uncomfortable.
Okay. I want to buy one, please.
Do you want arrows to go with it? And another block of 20?
Can I have a couple of mine?
Are we still having the arrows that Marle is got?
Do
I
you?
mean, the way I said,
I'm
We've
not
got more
sure I'm
arrows.
carrying them. I think I left them in the room with what's his face, didn't I?
You stuck them under a body.
Yeah, I did.
You laid them under Marius when he went down, I believe.
Oops.
fine, it's fine. Mamba, I've got like 40 hours, so
I can buy, it's fine. I
Right.
can buy.
Look, very well. A quiver and 20 arrows will be 5 gold.
Do you have any special arrows?
Not here, I'm afraid. It's not quite a common practice, archery and driftwood.
Okay. The quiver and the arrows, please.
5 gold pieces.
So, there you go.
Make the trade.
cool. I'm done here.
Is there anything else?
I am quite happy.
You guys all reconvene back at the Drowned Anchor Bar Galad. Yes.
No, it's okay. Just I have stuff to add when I come back. That's all.
Cool. As you immediately make your way, do you want to leave via the North Toll Bridge or the South Toll Bridge?
Is this everybody or Galad?
This is just Galadesis right now.
Just Goliath.
The rest of you are staying in town.
Oh, whichever way's better for forests. I think south probably.
You know
More
that there is.
trees and plant life, the better.
Okay, you know that having come from the south, you were blindfolded, where you were in a small wagon all the way up. Taking a look around, it seems that there is a very large woodland that is within line of sight of the northern toll bridge. However, it seems quite far away. It's almost on the horizon line. There is a couple of small groves to the south that is maybe within an hour's walk.
I don't need to be that close. I just need there to be some plant life around. I would like cover behind rocks or something.
Okay.
And far enough away from people's ears.
Okay. So you make up your mind and decide that the south toll bridge is probably best for that. So you wander across. When you get to the toll bridge, you are met with a pair of individuals that seem fairly heavily armored. As you go to approach, they sort of raise their hand to stop you. 10 gold pieces for the toll.
All right. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oop.
We will. As you step through the toll bridge, it doesn't take you long. You wander for about 10 minutes, starting to make your way off of the road, and you find a small group of trees and in an open rolling hill that you manage to find a momentary area of peace, far away from the hustle and bustle of the city and the clanging of wood and feet upon the walkways.
Not peaceful, but sure.
What would you like to do?
So I take cover and double check that no one's really around to hear me.
Make me a perception check.
14.
Okay. You seem to be alone.
I take Jodie, look her straight in the eyes, and say, "Not too much, okay?" As I proceed to close my eyes and put all my energy through her head, and she bites me all over my body, viciously drawing blood constantly.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a rebellious rabbit roll.
Eight.
As Jodie begins the ritual that you have performed several times now, they don't seem to draw as much as they could. You do suffer 2 points of piercing damage.
Fair. Okay, and after this is all done, I am an emotionless robot. Jodie just seems normal, although she does have dried blood around her mouth that I couldn't get off. Kind of just stare off into the distance constantly, talk in a monotone voice, and I don't argue with the guards or anything, or talk to anyone besides them to pay the toll to get back in as I make my way back to the tavern.
Okay. They let you through the toll gate this time, recognizing you immediately. As you step back through, almost in a daze, you walk until you sort of blink your eyes and you're standing back in front of the drowned anchor. Jodie perched on your backpack. Shoulder, sorry.
I'll be like this, just DM aside, I'll be like this for a full 24 hours.
You open the door, step on inside. There are your friends, your new companion. Sat down, food and drinks there as they take a moment to rest, waiting. And you guys all see Galad step back in. Let's have a look here. Step back in, almost an almost glazed expression over their eyes. Saz, you immediately see one or two bite marks that are not quite hidden under the clothing well enough. With your perception.
I see nothing.
Yeah, Feng, you don't see anything.
I'm lucky to see her walking.
I look at
Jodie
Goliath and say, "You
recognizes
right?"
them. He recognizes them, but I don't, and I walk right past them to the bedrooms.
Does Galad just walk past us? Why did... Is she okay?
What happened?
I'll go up and ask.
I lock my door.
Okay.
What time of day is it now?
You'd be mid-afternoon.
Huh. Well, that's...
Saz, as you go to check, the door's locked.
Can I shout into the door?
You can. Sure.
You alright?
Yeah, nothing back.
There's drinks downstairs, alright? Is the door locked or closed?
I try the handle, it's locked.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna head off. Just before I go, I don't think the trolls ever tried to bite us. And then I walk off.
Saz, did you
The rest of you
get anything from Galad? What the heck?
Nah, she's just doing her own thing. I told her the drinks will be down and... Yeah, the drinks will be here when they're out.
I guess
They're
she's...
probably just doing some ritualistic crap.
Ritualistic crap, that's our culture. Thank you very much. I might not be the same kind of elf, but it's our culture.
You've got your culture, I've got mine. I don't believe in the whole... You've got magic and stuff like that, and to be honest, I know nothing about it.
Sounds
But
like
you've got your
somebody's
things.
jealous. Sounds like somebody's jealous.
Why would I be jealous?
Because we got magic.
I got hack and slash, I'm sorted. Oh, actually, I know what I do have that you don't.
What?
I have my thieves tool set.
Oh, that's wonderful. You managed to replace it. Yeah, does somebody...
Someone was dead.
Oh, I know who owes you money. What was her name? What was her
yeah.
name again? Pete, what was
Did you have a name?
what was her name again? The person I impersonated.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm just a DM.
Well, can Marley remember?
Make me a history check.
Thank you.
Take notes, ladies and gentlemen.
17. Wait, no, 17 plus 4, 21.
You remember it to be Naira.
Naira. I think I wrote that down. I swear I wrote that down. Yeah. So Naira owes you a set of thieves' tools. What do you mean? Not me.
Give me 10 gold, we'll call it even.
All right, fine. How much were the thieves' tools actually?
25.
I slip him 25 gold. I slip her 25 gold.
Thank you.
I just like to play.
Maths. Shit.
Not 52, Jesus.
Thank you.
It's okay, it's only fair. I just like to play. And I'm sorry that I broke them. It was a big accident. Lockpicking really isn't my thing. They don't really teach you lockpicking in the circus. Why would we need it? Every door is a zip.
Let's break the door.
Oh, if we
Question
broke
the door.
if we broke the door, but then we'd have drafts come in, and then we'd get cold. So I can't break any of the doors because they're all made out of fabric, and they've all got those little sheets to keep the insects out, and oh, it's a pain. Oh, Mamba, I got something that I think that you would like because well, we've been friends for so long now, and I don't know how to speak your language, so I got a book so I could speak your language.
¿Qué quieres aprender? ¿Qué quieres aprender? ¿Vamos a hablar español? No, miss.
You immediately all hear a rambling gnome speaking a language you. Does anyone else know Gnomish?
I just look at Mamba like.
I'm gonna know what you're saying in approximately 10 weeks.
I can
Makes you
teach
have
you.
You now have 10 weeks to learn Spanish.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
I've got this, probably. And Dwarvish as well, so we're gonna have to think of a language that we can turn Dwarvish into.
okay. Is there anything else you guys like to do?
I would just like to get a drink and relax for however long we're
Short
relaxing
rest.
for. Well, I'm gonna sit
Lots
here
of
and
food, lots of ale.
yeah.
You guys do have a chance to take a short rest here if you wish, so if you'd like to spend some hit dice to get some health back, you can.
Absolutely. Oh yes.
Nah, I'll take a long rest on the boat. I'm not making that mistake of losing my hit dice
I
again.
can't.
Can you
Yeah, I'm
not?
taking short when I can. I'm going to be using 2 of my dice.
Alright. Whilst you're doing that, how long do you guys stay in the bar for? It's about mid-afternoon right now.
Till early evening, I suppose. Got to be on this boat.
Yeah.
You gotta get going. We need to catch these people.
I get hungry and leave my room.
What was that, Galadesis?
I get hungry and leave my room.
You guys watch as Galad comes back into the main hall. Sits further away from you guys.
Galad? Galadesis? Wait,
Jodie recognizes them and kind of nudges me towards to go sit with them. I still don't say a word.
Jodie, I know you can't speak to me, but what's going on with Galad?
Jodie looks up at you. Wrinkles their nose.
Wrinkle, wrinkle, wrinkle. Snuffle, snuffle.
And just sits there staring at you for a little bit.
Mamba, you can speak with animals. What did Jodie just say?
That's what I was going to
Can't
say.
speak Jodie.
I can translate.
What?
Can
Yeah.
I get-
Let me cast the spell.
If I get a drink out for Jodie, can Mamba get some inspiration?
You get a drink out for Jodie. Alcoholic
as you
beverage on
wish.
the table for Jodie. Remember, you
Jodie.
can't speak with animals.
Holy God, that's a big drink.
Still not enough for Jodie.
That's it,
No, I'm
yeah.
not looking at all.
So, you go ahead. You cast speak with animals.
Yep.
As you start speaking, this I believe also lets you hear them. As you cast the spell and you start speaking, you wait for a moment for Jodie to speak back, and you see them moving their little rabbit noises, and you don't understand them.
Interesting.
What did you get, Mamba? What happened?
I don't understand her. She just made some rabbit noises, but I couldn't understand a word.
Well, that's weird.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the first time that happens.
Anything in
Maybe
that fancy book of yours?
in a fancy
Sorry?
book. My book.
Hmm.
I don't think I have bunny language in here.
Well, we just know it's language.
Sorry? I missed
Oh,
that.
it's not bunny language.
It's not bunny language. Oh, it could be. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh.
I speak bunny language. It's
May-
something different.
Mamba, maybe it's a language, like because when I went to the language book, I wanted to find some more ancestral languages to, make me feel a bit more like at one with the elves and stuff. So I asked about Sylvan, and maybe Jodie is speaking Sylvan.
I do speak Sylvan too.
You do speak Sylvan.
Maybe.
I did, however, make a mistake.
Uh-huh.
You do understand Jodie, actually.
Oh, cool.
You understand this as they do speak. They speak in Primordial.
Yeah, I speak Primordial too.
Yep, I forgot you spoke that one. I know.
In my voice.
I know. As you, what you ask, Jodie.
What happened to Galad?
You go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, Galad.
Um, 14.
14. You go to reply, and Jodie takes over, and you can't talk any way you wish as you watch as Jodie speaks. You hear this in Primordial, but you hear it very specifically in Galad's voice, almost in your mind. Oh, they just needed a little bit of time.
Just needed a little bit of time? For
I
what?
get like this sometimes. We keep them calm, keep them safe. Keep
True.
connected. Keep connected.
But right now, she's completely out of this space. She's not here.
Something about the magic.
Side effects?
Where's that alcohol?
Look at your alcohol right, but this conversation is not finished, Miss Lady.
Don't you call me Miss Lady. I'm probably older than you are. I need my booze.
Your booze is right here, Jodie. Keep talking, please.
Don't pass it then. I thought we were friends.
What, sorry?
Well, pass it over then. I thought we were friends.
Yes, we are. Take you all. You
I
have in
don't
front
have-
of you the drink.
I don't have hands.
It has a straw!
grab it.
As they sit there with their little paws. You say, fine. As they hop over, they just dip their entire head in the top of the glass and start drinking away.
Thank you.
Throw their head back, and there's just alcohol just pouring down their fur. Right. What else did you want to know? Oh, this is good stuff. I need more.
When is it coming back?
I would probably say tomorrow morning.
Okay, can you make her come with us to the boat? We need to go tonight.
Guy, can you please make me a rebellious rabbit roll, please?
12.
Get me another 3 of these, and yes,
Deal.
3 more of these. Brilliant. Then they can come with you.
Deal.
Go on then.
I'm assuming.
The rest of you are
I'm
watching. The rest of you are just watching Mamba speaking and making little chirps with their voice. Oh, actually, no. Speak with animals. You still use your own voice, so you can speak. Although what you do hear is a bunch of guttural gibberish as they speak in primordial. And you just see for a moment these little chirps from Jodie, the repeated smashing of head into glass to drink, and then you just see them raise this little front paw and go,
Huh.
Okay, I order more.
"Young lady." I can say it too.
The sass.
I love Jodie.
You still think magic's pretty good now?
A primordial bunny? Yeah?
Oh wow. It's anything you guys wanna know?
Everything, yeah.
Like
Oh!
yeah, so you didn't understand a word. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Well, basically they did a ritual and Galadesis in another space. She's gonna be back in at 2 in the morning, and I made a deal with Jodie to help us to make her come to the boat. So I need to order 3 more beers.
That seems like a pretty solid deal. Of course the bunny wants to get drunk, it's a bunny. Don't all bunnies want to get drunk? I haven't met very many bunnies.
Neither have I.
Nice.
Wow, that was something.
How fast is the bunny
Yeah,
thing?
that was...
Pretty slowly. Maybe an insight check. Although they may be a rather alcoholic rabbit, they're still just a rabbit.
19.
19. You get the feeling that for some reason, this rabbit is taking their time deliberately.
Yeah.
What
Due
time
to
of
the
day is it?
circumstances, she gets drunk a lot easier.
Oh, I'm not worried about how much she's drinking. I'm thinking about how long she's drinking.
Taking their time. It is late afternoon.
Ah, we got time.
Yeah.
Got time considering we're leaving in a couple of hours.
Hey, button there.
Sorry, Mamba?
But on that, could I get 3 more beers, please? Guys, do you want anything else?
Stew.
One.
Yeah, of course. Molly, you and this too.
Okay. So you guys order food, you rest, you wait. It takes about an hour for Jodie to finish all 3.
It's not bad,
However,
though.
Pretty quick.
However, as they finish, you guys see the sun starting to set up over the tops of the cliffs. And as you get up and begin making your way, you take a look at Galad, and you see Jodie hop onto Galad's shoulder as your friend rises from their seat without saying a word, follows the direction that Jodie nods their head, and just starts walking along with you. At the moment,
Yes.
can you please make me another wisdom saving throw, Galad?
8.
You are along for the ride. You continue struggling to regain control. You guys head towards the eastern docks. As the sun sets, and the lanterns are all on Galad. You blink, and suddenly the world goes dark around you. You find yourself back in control in a completely void space. You look around, and the walkways have vanished, the sea has vanished, the town, your friends, all the strangers are gone. And sat about 20 feet from you, in a small array of light, is Jodie.
I take it worked. I ask her.
We are sustained. Our bond is being renewed. This was a fun one. I got free alcohol.
You probably got drunk a lot faster. Because of me this time, eh?
It's like I become you more and more, with all the downsides. I can only smash more than that. It took me an hour.
So, in about 6 months again? Or are we waiting less time this time? How well did it go, in other words?
It went well, but I find myself getting thirstier. 5 months this time.
5. Okay.
Of course, if you wish to do the ritual more often, I'm not going to complain.
Can't have them knowing too much.
Don't forget, though, a bond is a bond. We need to keep our bond.
If you get hungry in the meantime, feel free to nibble under my dress somewhere this time, please. I take an angry look at the one on my shoulder.
Free reign? That's new. Very well. In the meantime, I want you to grow more powerful. Find ways of enhancing your ability. Find items that empower you. It'll help the process. It'll help the bond.
Jodie,
We'll stay connected.
do you recognize that skull medallion?
I can feel the energy rippling from it.
More importantly, do you trust the people we're with?
So far, they've not betrayed. Though they did find some magical items and we haven't got them. Why is that? Why is that?
Oh. Because I don't really want to betray them either. Do you remember what happened last time we were marked as thieves?
But I'm hungry.
I'll buy you lots of booze.
But I'll make a deal with you. Get us that necklace. Let me feed. And we'll unlock more pages of your wonderful spellbook.
I still have a necklace. Do I need to wear it? You need to wear it.
Let me eat it.
I'll have to think on that one. Give me more time.
Fine, time. Speaking of time, we've had our little chat, heart to heart. I think it's time you took back control.
Well, give me half like you always do.
Like I always do. And you blink.
Thanks, kiddo.
And once again, you open your eyes and you find yourself more conscious, you see your friends walking around you, and you're aware of them. Jodie sort of rests down on your shoulder and stops leading the way and just settles like they usually do.
Welcome back.
Goliath,
Thank you, Jodie.
wanna tell us why you disappeared? And we had to talk in primordial to your bunny, who was a sassy little minx, by the way.
Oh, fuck, I told her to wait until... Never mind,
Wait until what?
Don't worry about it.
But you know I'm gonna worry.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to learn to let it go.
I'm really
You're not
bad
a
at doing
choice.
that.
Learn.
Speaking to Marley, she will bring it up in conversation to random people.
Exactly.
I'll just cast Fireball on her ass or stick my bunny on her.
Sounds like a threat, and I don't like that. I just want to know what was going on, because I'm worried about you as a friend.
I just shake my head and continue walking. Also realize I don't know where we're going.
Oh, we're going to the boat. We're gonna go meet Salazar.
Let's lead the way, please.
Okay.
Okay. You guys continue walking, heading to the easternmost dock in the harbour district.
Bless you.
And as you guys walk down the large wharfs, you see the water just rippling calmly at the moment below you. The last bright oranges and purples of a setting sun shimmering across the water's surface. And you see a very small, yet still easily 80 feet long vessel docked. A couple of crewmen at work tying rigging and gathering supplies and hauling them aboard. And you see, standing at the end of a gangplank, barking orders in common, a large turtle, a man turtle, if you will. He stands about 6'3", roughly about that sort of height. He has a very large shell on his back with a couple of leather straps all sort of crisscrossing over the top of it. His chest is marked with a couple of harnesses that hold up these large series of daggers and knives and hatchets. And in one hand, he's sat there waving a rather large two-handed great axe. He just waves it around, just barking orders. Alright, that's right. Yes, get ready. We've got a ship to hunt. He turns to a lot of you. Yes.
You must be
And who are you?
Salazar.
Shell shock. Call me Shell Shock.
Shell shock. Noted.
I like it.
That's a wonderful name.
What a name.
I've been waiting for all years. Take a look now, and as you get closer, you can see he's got his eye patch covering one eye. You see a large chunk missing out of the inside cup of his turtle, his shell as well on his left shoulder.
Wow.
Looks like some sort of war wound. He sort of wanders slower than you expect, but fast for a tortoise in your direction. You'd be my special party.
Yeah. We're the soul searchers.
Soul searchers, well, welcome aboard. We've got a ship to hunt. Are you ready to go now?
Super ready. Although I'm speaking for everybody else when I say that. I'm assuming everybody else is totally ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Well then, climb aboard. You've all been made aware of the contract, money you get for completing this job.
Yes, we have.
500 for information, 1,000 for gold, and 2,000 for the head of someone.
Perfect. And quick question, though I start to get the impression
know the answer. Can any of you sail?
I believe I've been on ships before.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've been on ships. Can you sail?
That is the question.
I never actually put it in my backstory, but I guess we'll have to create that moment now.
This is like Feng's time, second time on a ship, I'd imagine.
I don't think Saz has ever been on a boat.
I guess considering the fact that I've been on the ship so many times, I should have some knowledge at least.
You know the gist of things,
Yeah.
but you don't know the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
If you teach me, I could probably learn pretty fast.
Brilliant. Then get yourselves aboard, get your cargo stowed away. We'll get sailing.
Sounds wonderful. Shell shock.
Do you have room for Nuki?
So it looks. The stew pot's quite large. We might need a large one if we're gonna eat there.
I put my hammer on my shoulder. You're not eating the bear.
He sort of mimics you with the axe. I think I misunderstood. We'll find space on the deck. It's not like I'm eating a bear anyway. I'm a fucking turtle.
Cool.
He ushers you up the ramp. You guys find, approaching the top deck, there's a small hatch that leads you down. There's quite a lot of sailors aboard. Some of them getting their weaponry sharpened and ready. You see a couple with these large metallic tubes that they carry around and keep close on their person. Well, finding your own deck, you find, rather than your own individual rooms here, there is a single area which is just lined with this mashed up mess of hammocks and blankets as you find the general quarters of the ship. It seems that although area has been made for you, you have got no privacy down here whatsoever.
Just trying to hide all the bite marks on my skin.
Yeah, you take extra care.
Looks like we're gonna be getting quite comfortable with each other.
How big do the bunks look?
You're gonna struggle.
Fantastic.
Concerning.
And again, you are 8 foot tall, so.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be struggle just to go below deck work.
Yeah, you got a hunch. Nuki has to stay on the top deck.
I'll probably just hunker down on the top deck. To be fair.
I can't wait for it to get stormy.
Oh god.
Daniels?
Monkey's a polar bear, right? They probably like being, swimming in water.
True.
And she'll probably protect Feng in the sense of that.
It doesn't take much longer. About an hour passes before you hear, "Cast off! We've got us a ship to hunt." As you begin feeling the rocking of the vessel a lot more. Coming up to the top deck, you see as lines are cast and pulled in. You see as the sails unfurl and the ship that you're aboard begins to make its way slowly out of harbour. You watch as driftwood begins to get smaller and smaller behind you as you continue through this vast canyon that splits the Dragon's Tail continent as the vessel turns and heads out to open waters.
Is there anywhere that I can stand on the boat where I can sort of look out to everywhere and just take in the whole atmosphere?
Would you like to climb to the crow's nest?
Yeah!
Make me an acrobatics check.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, athletics check.
Okay.
As you climb your way up.
Stupid. Oh god. That was not a fun roll. You said athletics, right?
Athletics.
Okay, that's fine. 9.
9. It takes you time. Luckily, the conditions are very peaceful at the moment. The water is fairly still, and you are protected from the majority of high winds by the cliff face itself. It does, however, take you a while to safely climb to the top. As you get there and you sit yourself down next to one of the watchmen, you see this human sort of look at you and, what?
Hi.
Before he gets out. He sort of leans on the edge of this bucket that you are stood in, essentially, and just keeps watch. And you see him looking down at the front of the ship, looking out for something in the water.
Looking out at something.
You see he's looking for something.
Ah, okay. What are you looking for?
Shallows. We can't run aground. Every now and again, the tide drops low enough that you can catch yourself on some of the low rocks.
That's true. Those low rocks are notoriously annoying.
Hidden reefs. Nasty things. It's our job to keep a lookout. You up here with me or you my relief?
I am just up here with you. I want to take in my surroundings and stuff and get acquainted with the boat. I like to, get to know the vessel so I can feel comfortable.
Very good. Well, it shouldn't take us too long then. You'll soon see the open air. These cliffs will give way in about 5 minutes.
Ooh. Lovely. I can't wait.
Is anyone doing anything specific on board this ship?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going up to the captain and asking him if he'll teach me how to sail a boat.
Well,
I'll join you.
the two of you. Very well. I don't have time to teach you, but I'm pretty certain we can put you to work and start giving you the rundown. We'll have a few days before we catch up to this vessel, at least. And if they are sailing in the opposite direction, it could take us quite a lot more time. Let us see.
If I just watch, then.
Well, if you are willing to put in the work. As you guys begin sailing off, you guys are going to get your first bit of downtime aboard this vessel as the ship sails out and makes its way in the pursuit of another ship. You find yourselves soon, within that 5 minutes, coming out of the canyon and out into the open seas. You can now see the sun burning far off into the distance, covering the cloud layer in purples and oranges as it begins to set upon the shimmering horizon line. You guys end up sailing for quite a few days without seeing anything around the northern edge. In this downtime,
Now?
you guys are considered to have a long rest.
Sweet.
You guys are going to have a total of 1 week,
Ooh,
of
that's
which
cool.
you may try and do things aboard this ship. That can include learning how to sail. So, if you would like, you can spend your week learning how to sail, or at least start learning. It does take longer, I will let you know now. But this is an opportunity to start learning how to use water view.
I'm gonna be using my time to read the books that I got. So I guess I'll probably start with Gnomish. And I guess I can have a little fiddle with my alchemy kit.
In this week, which one do you want to focus on?
Just the one. Okay. We'll go with Gnomish. Gnomish is fine.
Yeah, start learning Gnomish.
Yeah.
Let's just go around the list then. Mamba.
I would like to do some poisons. Is that possible?
Okay. Yeah, with your abilities, you can. It's a bit tough right now with finding materials for your poisons. Let me have a quick read of your feet. That's Marle, not Mamba. Okay. You can create a couple of poisons. So I would have let you if you wanted to spend money getting the materials at the same time as your poisonous kit. To create a poison, you need to have bought 50 gold's worth of materials.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, would you like to have spent some of your money on the materials you needed to make poisons?
Yeah, is that possible?
Cool. Yeah,
sorry,
cool. That's fine.
It's my bad.
That's fine. That's fine. That's why I'm saying we'll let you have bought them at the same time. How much money would you like to have spent on materials for poisons?
Let me check how much I have. 1 second.
Um,
400.
You're going to spend your full 400. Okay, so over this course of a week, if you wish, you can use all of that to create 8 poisons, if you wish.
How many, sorry?
8, if you wish to use all of your materials.
Yep.
All right. So you spend your week creating your 8 poisons and getting ready that way. Galad, you would like to learn sailing this week?
First. Yeah, but first I remind Marley that she needs to make those poultices, or to give them to someone to make these.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can I spend like an hour making some poultices and then just get on with my gnomish?
You should be able to, mate.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an alchemy check. So
Arcana?
you are. So this is going to be specifically with your alchemy tools.
Okay.
Because I don't believe you're proficient yet.
No.
Are you?
No, not yet.
No. So go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Sweet.
So add d20 plus 3.
Oh wow, that just whacked off the end of my fucking keyboard. 23.
23. How many sets of ingredients do you have?
I have enough for 5, I think, according to my notes.
Enough to make 5.
Yeah.
Okay, first one goes off without a hitch. Go ahead and make me 4 more rolls.
Oh my god, okay. I'll just roll 4 other d20s.
Yep.
Alright, we've got 2 12s, a 19, and a 5. But you said add 3, so 15, 15, 22, and 8.
You managed to create 4 out of the 5, and on the final batch, you muck it up and you leave part of it burning for too long. But you do manage to make 4 healing poultices.
Sweet.
And yes, I'm going to try and learn sailing, and I'm also going to try my best to use my intelligence to figure out when they're not teaching me.
And Saz, what are you trying to do?
I think Saz is just gonna like be a little bit curious, but not necessarily engaging on the whole boat learning thing. Like she'll keep an eye out on stuff, thinking, "Oh, mate, your boy's pulling the sails or whatever," and we turn left or whatever. But the other time, I think she'll probably just be training. Probably, maybe a couple sparring fights with Feng.
Feng, do you have anything you'd like to do over this week?
Apart from probably play fight and bond with Nuki, I would like to take that 1 stick of chocolate I bought for a ridiculous amount of money. And I would like to scribe in his round shield the symbol of his clan.
Alright. You take a moment and you begin carving in these large runic lines into the shield. I need to find out what that looks like. I will get you the picture in a minute. I don't think I sent it to you, did I?
No, you did not.
No, cool. I will get you that as soon as I can.
Sweet. Thanks.
Alright. Let's have a quick look here then. So, Galad, whilst this week is going, and you keep an eye out, doing your best to learn what you can about sailing, can you go ahead and... where's my downtime page? It's right here. Somewhere in the English map.
Bear with me 1 second.
Just
Yes.
question as well. Sans is also going to look around for any gold or silver that's been dropped as well. Do you want me to roll?
Are you specifically stealing?
If I see it on the floor, I'm going to take it, yes.
Are you going out of your way to steal?
This is for
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Why
so,
not?
Galad, you take your time learning your best on how to sail. Where are you? Where are you? Brilliant. Okay, so can you please roll me? First off, would you like to spend any money to try and encourage some of the crew to help you out? I will let you know that for every 50 gold you spend, you will get a bonus to your roll to a maximum of a +6.
Matt? You muted?
We have lost audio connection. Attempting to re-establish contact.
Wait, with
There,
who?
is that one working?
There we go. That's working.
Okay, changed microphones on me. No, I'm not going to pay any money.
Okay, roll me a d20.
And adding any modifiers?
No.
All right, 19.
19. Very well. Sorry, no, you do get to add your intelligence, sorry, which would make that 23?
22.
22. Okay, you do indeed manage to study up quite well on what's coming up. You, in fact, managed to cram in 2 weeks' work of knowledge into 1 week.
Am I proficient in sailing then?
No. So the way this works is that you need a total of 10 minus your your intelligence modifier weeks worth of knowledge. So in total, you would need 7 of these. You've currently just got 2. So make a note somewhere. Let me quickly just roll these. As you are learning, however, across this week, you end up being in your own curious nature, getting a little bit more involved with the crew, and start asking a lot of questions. Sort of nice and simple things like, what's this technique called, and how are you doing that, and doing your best. And during that time, you become aware of an individual who you accidentally upset during his time. You learn from one individual that they tie a knot in this way, and you see this. We'll go. You find a half orc called Brock, and you see him tying his knot in a different fashion, and in your slight ignorance and your lack of charisma, accidentally accuse him of doing it wrong. And you and Brock seem to be not talking right now. And you seem to have made a slight rival aboard this ship. You can see that he does not like you at all. Marle.
Hi.
You're focusing on learning Gnomish, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You take a look around the ship. There are no other gnomes that you can learn this from. And when you go to Mamba, Mamba's busy working on their poisons. So go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your intelligence one.
Okie dokie. Where the hell did I put my dice? Right there. Oh, that's a good roll. Plus my intelligence is 9.
9. You spend your week reading your book, and by the end of the week, you've scratched your head so much, you've only managed to get half a week's worth of knowledge out of this.
It's fine.
Um,
I'm gonna peer over to Mamba at one point though, and try my best to say something in Gnomish. Hola Mamba, aprende este idioma es the fuck does that say? Divertido. Which loosely translates to, hi Mamba, learning this language is fun. And I'm very good at it.
you
Yeah, that was actually good.
you get half a week's worth of knowledge out of that. I'm going to give you inspiration for learning Spanish right now, as your attempt to Gnomish. I think that is an applaud.
Bravo.
So go ahead and put some inspiration on your sheet there.
Hell yeah.
That will allow you to re-roll a d20 at any point in the game. Saz, you are attempting to do some nefarious things aboard this ship. So,
Nefarious. It's more of the, if it's on the floor, I'll take it.
Spending the first day, no one leaves money laying around on board. No one is that careless. There are definitely things to steal here.
Are there ball bearings?
You reckon that there could be anywhere between 50 golds worth of things to rob to 1,000 golds worth of things to rob on board this ship. You can choose.
Actually.
Sorry?
Sorry, carry on.
You can choose to attempt to rob an item worth 50 gold, attempt to rob something worth 100, attempt to rob something worth 200, or attempt to rob something worth 1,000 gold pieces. The more it costs, the harder it is.
As much as I want to go for that 1,000 gold straight away, I'm just going to go for the 50.
Okay. Spending your time, the week that you spend at this point, you take a look around and you realize a couple of parameters are going to have to be met in order to complete this crime and get away with it. You realize that you're going to have to stealthily make your way into the area that you need. You find that one of the bunkmates in the area that you're with, in the common area, has a lucky gold ring, and you reckon that's going to need lifting. Now, you're not only going to have to sneak in, aka use a stealth roll. You're then going to have to use your thieves' tools to prise it from the lockbox he keeps it in at night. And then you're going to have to either use your investigation to falsify a hunt, find it, and thus lift suspicion from yourself, your perception to find a place to hide it, or your charisma to blame it on someone else. So, you will get a choice. Your first roll must be stealth. Your second roll will be using your thieves' tools, and your third one can be either investigation, perception, or deception.
Okay. Is there anything else apart from a ring? Because I think a ring would probably be noticed.
That's why you come up with the idea that you're going to have to help or come up with a reason of why it's missing. And that's what the final check will be.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it.
Okay. You in the dead of night, on probably the 5th day, sneak back from the top deck and into the common area. Go ahead and make your stealth check for me. As you sneak, unbeknownst so far to your entire party.
That is a 20. Dirty.
20. You quietly step past the sleeping members of the crew. You take a quick glance across, and on the opposite side of the room, you see Marle using her new sword to try and cut into a bag of rations, which goes multiple ways.
Really badly. It's broken, the packet.
As they rip the packet to bits, and you manage to get by. Galad, we can hear quite a lot of feedback from your mic.
Oh,
Is it resting on something?
my hair, but it always does.
Sounds like something's vibrating.
Yeah.
Like a washing machine or something.
Yeah.
Like, well, fan or something.
Oh god.
Oh, it's probably my AC unit. Give me a sec.
Oh. Solo quiere chocolate.
So, next roll, thieves' tools.
You see through. Now make me a Thieves' Tools check. So roll a d20. You are proficient with Thieves' Tools. So go ahead, roll a d20 plus your dexterity plus 2.
Okay.
That fix it?
Yeah. Perfect.
That's 9 plus my dex is 3 plus 2. That's 12.
12. You go ahead as they prise open the small lockbox that they keep their ring in at night. There's a moment where you slip the lock and there's quite a loud kick, but you don't seem to have woken them up, and walk slowly away with the ring. You seem to have made it out of there for now. However, now comes the plan of trying to find a way of hiding the ring and the evidence. Which statistic would you like to use? Which skill would you like to try and use to cover this up? Investigation, perception, or deception?
Sorry, perception,
Investigation or deception.
Perception it is. That's plus 5.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5.
Ooh, that was lucky. 23.
23.
18.
As you look around, you manage to find a small place, a small nook in the side of the ship's quarters. One of the boxes that has been placed here has slightly cracked open one of the planks, and you gently slide the ring in and cover it up with the crate again. And it seems that you've gotten away with this crime, and you have a ring worth 50 gold pieces. After 2 days of looking, the crew cannot find it. All of you become aware that a ring has gone missing on board, but no one can find the culprit. And the investigation is halted. It seems that this individual must have lost it whilst climbing the rigging, and it's been lost to the sea. You have a gold ring worth 50 gold pieces, Saz.
Cool. Just one more thing. I want to speak to the captain quickly about what was it called? Razor Coal.
Okay, we'll come to that in a bit.
Yep.
Let's have a look here. Feng. What was it you wanted to do on the ship?
It was
Fight
just
Nuki.
bond with Nuki, play fight, that sort of stuff, and then it was to scribe the shield. There's nothing really. I mean, train fighting, but that's about it.
Do you want to put wages on your fighting?
Sure.
You want to try and challenge some of the crew to some?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's
What?
do that. Let's follow. Let's challenge the crew.
I'll be down for that.
All right. So, you guys, during this time, most of your attention, Saz, is spent planning your heist. Even the small one, you spend most of it. The rest of you are spending your time around your various different areas, completing your tasks. Feng seems to spend most of his time fighting. You guys all do get to participate at several points.
Yes, fight.
And you find that you managed to set up a small ring on the top deck, and there are several individuals that are willing to fight you. You're going to make a series of checks here.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
Please be strength checks. Please be strength checks.
All right, let's have a look here.
Ooh, mint club. I just had a mint club being mentioned in the chat.
I know, right?
Very jealous. That is a prime bar.
I like the orange flavour.
Oh, I had one of those the other day. They hit the spot, I'm telling you.
Okay, so you're going to make a series of checks here for your downtime. You will be making an athletics check, an acrobatics check,
Cool.
and a constitution roll,
Cool.
which will include one of your hit dice. You may swap one of those checks for a weapon attack.
So it was acrobatics,
acrobatics, and a constitution check, which will include your hit dice.
Is that a saving throw, in essence?
It will be a D20 plus your constitution. For you, it'll be a plus a D10.
So I will do the acrobatics.
Okay.
I'll swap that out. If that's
So you come across 3 tough opponents. Your first one is your strength check. You come across one of the sailors. He sort of wanders on in, cracks his knuckles, rips open his shirt. You're sprayed with salt water as the crowd around you start cheering. Now go ahead and make your athletics check for me.
Cool.
What'd you get?
13 plus 5. That's an 18.
For an 18. Some of you managed to watch this as Feng goes up, and you're expecting him to throw his weight around, and Feng does. He manages to land quite a few strong punches. However, halfway through the bout, this sailor comes back around and manages to catch him with an elbow spin to the side of the head, which sends Feng cascading to the floor by a super narrow margin. And by 1, you lose the first fight. However, you spend a day to recover before climbing back into the ring. This one is your acrobatics check, which I think you want to swap for a weapon attack.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll with whichever weapon you wish.
Cool. That's better. That's a 22.
22. As the second fight approaches, you challenge this individual to first blood spilt as you approach with which weapon are you using?
The Warhammer.
Using the Warhammer. They approach with a pair of scimitars, and you see this thinner, more dexterous sailor as blows are traded. However, as the fight goes back and forth for about 10 minutes, they tire quickly, and Feng, you bring your hammer down and just crack hard down into their ribs. You hear a bone snap as they drop both scimitars and tap out. You win the second fight. Third fight. This is a constitution roll. So roll a d20, add your constitution modifier, and then roll one of your hit dice. Say a d10 for your bleed.
Okay. That's good. D10. Okay. Plus my con?
Plus your constitution modifier.
29.
29. The third and final fight you managed to organize for the week, you end up coming up against
one of the quartermasters of the ship. You've seen him lugging around these large iron tubes for quite a while, and when it comes down to the fight, both of you bare knuckle boxing, just taking lumps out of each other. You agree this is a fight to the knockout. No backing down, no tapping out, and it is a test of endurance. You both beat the 9 bells out of each other. However, after 15 minutes of pure back and forth, blow for blow, Feng, you bring down a hard right hook, catch him on the side of the jaw as he spins on the spot and just collapses onto the floor. You win 2 of your fights, and the prize money for you is 100 gold pieces.
Dope! I did not expect that, but sound. That'll do.
Okay.
Happy days.
At the end, you want to ask about Razor Coral as well, sir?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, what question?
Like, how common is it to find?
Oh, exceptionally rare.
Are we going anywhere near it?
Well, we've been sailing around this northern side of the ocean, of the Dragon's Tail for quite a while. We might find that if this pursuit goes on much longer, we'll approach the point of Dragon's Tail, and it is rumored that one of the lost cities is down there. Should the fight and the battle go well, hunting down this information for the Admiral, and should ye be willing to pay, I could be employed to take you closer.
You're asking for a cut of what I can find.
Oh, you get me wrong. I'd be asking ye to pay for my ship to take you further.
I see.
Out of the way it is.
How much out of the way?
To pay me crew, make it worth their while. 10 gold per extra stay.
Okay. We'll see what we're like after the fight.
Very well. Any other questions?
Yeah, what can you tell us about the ship that's lost?
The one that's lost? Trade vessel. Didn't have much in the way of defending itself. Was supposed to be making a quick run. Not much came back apart from the poor Baron.
And what do you know about the location to where we're going?
Well, the ship that came across, information was gathered that it would be swinging around the tail, which means that we'll hunt close to the coastline and sink it, hopefully, on the south side.
Space?
Kind of space.
Like, if we were to come back with the goods, for example, you got enough space for them, and I would say for the crew, but let's be real here.
We've got enough space in the hold for about 3 expeditions, I would say.
Not easy enough then.
Depending on the size of the loot, of course.
I'm satisfied.
Very well. As the day continues, and your week of time comes to an end, Mamba, you've made your poisons. Marle, you've managed to learn a little bit of Gnomish. Feng, you've won some fights in the pits. Your heist has gone well, Saz. And you've managed to get rid of a lot of study time. The sun begins to rise on the 8th day. Before above you in the crow's nest you hear the bell tolling. Ding 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 ding! Captain! Ship sighted! Far pro! As you rush to the top of the deck, seeing the sun rising, but around the corner of the mainland, there's a small silhouette in the distance of a little black boat and 2 black sails hanging on the horizon. And that is where we'll take a quick break. As it is 10 past.
Are you calling me smart?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I reject your compliment.
Ugh,
Take it back. I
You're
don't
the one
want
that came up with that.
that's true. You are the smart one. I mean,
Huh?
you're the one that came up with the smart thing, so you can't take it back.
I'm still thinking of
Too
how
bad.
what I need to do with my bracelet.
Mm. That was seductive. What you just did with that with the fruit.
Sorry.
I just watched you tongue this piece of pineapple or mango or whatever it is. Just like
Papaya.
papaya.
Pineapple.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I tried to hide it with my hand. It was a little bit
That was funny. Galad the frog.
Oh, does that make me that character from My Hero Academia, the half frog girl?
Yes.
She's like my favorite female in that whole series. So.
Oh.
Anywho.
Langers, you can't ban me. I see that
I didn't say
hammer.
ban until bop.
What's the hammer?
It's a bop hammer.
Oh, bop.
Oh, we all ready?
It's the horny stick.
Yes.
This horny stick something very different.
For the benefit of the stream, I have taken my wig off because I don't like it. So I'm transitioning into winter now.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
It's gonna be painful.
You guys are all summoned to the top deck in the early hours of the morning. As the cry out, ship sighted, rings across. You see, as the ship bursts into more life, more crew aroused and brought to the top. Sails are pulled tight, tension lines kept strong. You see as Salazar Shellshock barks out from order after order, looking for every advantage he can find, as he spins the wheel and guides his ship, cutting through waves as you begin your chase. It still takes a while. Hunting down a ship is not a quick task. As you travel and continue, on alert as the day continues. Is anyone going to do anything specific whilst they're on board the ship at this point in time? As soldiers or marines are roused to quarters and people get ready for conflict.
I'm gonna ready my my crossbow.
Okay, get your weapons ready.
I'm just gonna look around to like see if we do go into a fight that they're not gonna pincer attack us.
So you're going to keep your eye out around the ship, not at the one you're chasing.
Oh, the ship's in front of us.
Yeah, it's quite far ahead of you. Quite far ahead. So
Yeah, okay, I'll do a look around.
okay. Galad, Feng, anything you guys like to do?
Feng is solely focused on that ship on her own.
Solely focused on that ship. Galad?
I'm gonna go and attempt to make amends with Brack by first just asking him if we could set it aside, and I'll give him some golden good faith, and we don't have to be friends, but maybe let's not be rivals. And I'm sorry for criticizing him not.
Sort of go up to it. How much gold are we talking?
Why don't you tell me how much it'll take?
ship. Says you guys are champions. You must have quite a bit of bank. Call it 100 gold. I'll drop this entire thing.
75.
This ain't for negotiating.
This boy's pissed.
Also, a huge waste of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75 and I'll mend something of yours that's broken.
I don't need anything meant.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass.
So be it. Now, I think we've got a fight to get ready for, don't you? See you around, champion. As you guys get ready. Feng and Saz, can you guys both make me perception checks as you keep your eyes around the ship and on the target ahead?
Okay, perception check. Which I believe was a 5. 17, 5, 22.
22?
2 minus 1.
1! Okay. So, yeah, Feng, your eyes are locked on that black spot on the horizon. You know that is where the bad guys are. And your fight is getting ready. And that black spot, you swear it's getting bigger. It is, slowly. Really slowly. Yes. Stas, you keep your eye out around the area. You said you got a 22, sorry?
22. 17 and 5.
Okay. The chase is lasting the majority of the day, as all of you are kept at battle stations, ready. As you get closer and closer and closer, before most of the day is up. Still quite a ways away from catching this vessel. You, speaking to some of the crew, they reckon you'll catch the ship tomorrow. As the crew start winding down a little, knowing that the chase is going to take time, Saz, you're looking out over the water when you see small shadows drifting unnaturally alongside the ship. At one point, you see the glint of steel. What'd you do?
Okay. Keep my eye on it until...
As you keep your eye on it, you see for this brief moment where that steel dips and the shadows darken and go back down, before there's a loud splash as something leaps out of the water and cascades down onto the deck. You hear several of these splashes. The rest of you are caught unawares. However, Saz, you are not. And at this point, you watch as landing on the deck is a snake-tailed, four-armed, serpentine-esque creature holding a series of spears in their hand. You see these gills protruding from the sides of their head, with wet fins going from the top of their head down their back. And at this point, I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, cool.
God damn it.
That's a better luck.
And of course, this is why I keep my eye out on stuff. Initiative roll. Let's go.
Initiative rolls.
Love these dice.
Okay, cool.
All right. Did anyone get above a 20?
No.
Ooh.
What did you two get?
22.
23.
All right.
High five, Saz. The planners are ahead.
Nice, nice. Anyone get above 15?
19.
19. Go ahead.
17.
Can Marle, you please roll me a d6?
No problem. When I find them. Oh, they are. 6.
Roll me another d6.
5.
Roll me another d6.
God damn it.
5.
Okay. No, Mamba. Feng, what'd you get, buddy? 4. Feng and Nuki bring up the rear. Okay, you guys watch as the crew are caught unawares. The rest of you, apart from Sad, caught unawares, as around the edges of the ship, quite a large number of these fish-like snake humanoid creatures land on the deck, and the crew immediately start fighting. In your local area, guys, you watch as 5 of these creatures land, as well as a 6th that, rather than carrying a spear, seems to be carrying a staff. And they stand behind 2 of their allies.
Cool.
Saz, you get your turn. The rest of you are caught in a surprise round. So Saz, you are actually up first. All of these guys are within either 10 to 30 feet of you. You guys are sort of grouped up together on board this ship.
Okay. Just want to point out I have tweaked my equipment a little bit. So instead of fighting with a short sword and a dagger, I'm now fighting with
2
swords.
short swords. That's fine. That is fine.
Yep.
You draw both of your blades, and you are ready to fight. What do you want to do?
Okay. I want to attack. Between me and Staff Boy, how many are there?
2 of them bar the way. You could get round, but they would attempt to fight you.
Okay, yeah. Screw it. I'm down for that.
All right. Dart straight in.
Actually, no. I just want to attack 1 at the moment.
Okay, you're going to
Just
dart
one
on the side and attack one of them.
Yep.
You got a spear boy, regular spear boy.
Yeah, I'd take out Spear Boy.
All right, cool. You dart to the
That
side.
is-
Make your attack roll.
These dice. 24 to hit.
24 does hit. You rush across. It brings its spear up to try and defend itself. Not quite ready for the alertedness of your combat fighting style. As you immediately go into fight, you do get to roll your damage, not your sneak attack though.
It's fine. And that is a 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Nice. As you immediately rush up, one of your short swords slashing across their front. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes. And fighting.
You're going to use your insight for fighting?
No, sorry. Second.
2 second swing. Yeah, cool. You slash with 1, you bring your second blade out in a slight flourish for driving that one forwards.
And that one misses. That is a 6 to hit.
Yeah, that one definitely misses. You do still get to add your attack roll to the second one. So
Okay.
Did you add your modifier for that?
Modifier?
Did you add your was it a roll of a 6 on the dice, or was it?
Yeah, that was a roll of a 6 on the dice.
So did you add
So it was
your proficiency bonus and dexterity on top? Just like your normal attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
Which brings it to a total of
Total of 8.
8. What's your dexterity?
Yes.
Where are you?
Dexterity is...
So it's plus 3. So you should be adding plus 5. So you said you rolled an 8? Oh, sorry, you said you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Cool. The 11 misses then. That's the total of 11. So that does miss as they bring their spear and just about parry it out of the way.
Okay.
that is your action and bonus action, which will bring us down. Is there anything else you'd like to try and do?
No, that's it for now.
Cool, staying in there. So it would next be Galad and then Marley. However, this is a surprise round, so these creatures are going to go before you guys. As the person that spotted them didn't quite call out that they were there.
Thanks, Saz.
So,
That was my second option. And I shout.
So I'm very sorry, Saz. I was sat there with my fingers going down and down and down. Right, so it is going to be them. So what you're going to see first is the one that you attacked, Saz, is going to immediately swing back out for you. They lower their spear and just slide and slither across the deck to jab it towards you for a total of 14. Does that hit?
Nope.
No, you managed to power it out of the way before its second pair of arms comes around as it grips the spear in the opposite direction, tries to stab at you again. For 7, that's definitely going to miss. You managed to avoid both of the strikes. One of these creatures is going to go for Mamba. Mamba, they're going to come in and try and attack you twice with their spear. For a 9, which I believe misses. And a 15.
I think he hits.
That one hits. Alright. The spear drives home, catching you just around your armor for 5 points of piercing damage as the spear nicks across your skin. Another one is going for Galad. On a 21 to hit you.
Oh my god.
For a total of 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Hold on. That's not a reaction. Never mind. Shit.
So 4 points of piercing damage as they spin the spear around again. For a 22 to hit you. These dice are rolling good. For a total of 3 piercing damage. Small cuts that just jab in under your defense. 2 of them that are guarding the boy with the staff grab a hold of a javelin out of their pack. One of them's going to launch it at Feng, and one of them's going to launch it at Marle. So the one towards Feng is going to be a 5, which is definitely going to miss. It doesn't. You don't even have to block it. It just digs into the wood next to you as they miss. The one against Marle is a 12.
That matches.
Matches, so it hits.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Am I within 5 feet? Can I use
You could be. Quite easily could be.
Can I intercept them?
Yeah, go for it. It's currently 7 points.
So 1d10. That's a 4 plus 2, so that's reduced by 6.
Wow, thank you.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. I forgot they both have 2 attacks, so they are going to throw another javelin at each of you.
Nice.
So the second one at Feng is going to be a 22 to hit you.
Nah, doesn't it?
It doesn't do all 4 points of piercing damage. The second one against Marle is going to be a 14 to hit.
I am going to channel literal ice and not speak a word, but just channel ice towards the javelin and smack it away with cutting words. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead and roll the d6.
Okay.
3.
3. That takes from 14 to an 11, which I believe misses.
Misses.
Yeah, the ice just impacts against it. It just loses enough momentum that it lands at your feet. And then before the ice cracks and shards away. That is going to be their turn. It would next be Mamba, but surprise round. So the individual staff, you see them survey the fight, looking at all of you. They are going to. They bring their staff up and they start speaking in this sort of guttural language. That none of you understand this time, as it's a mixture of like grunts and hisses, snake-like hisses.
Good to know.
As a bolt of energy begins to build around their staff, looks like bubbling, boiling water as they point it forwards, and they are going to take a shot at they're going to take a shot at Marle. You see this bolt coming towards you for a total of bang on a 12, which is going to hit.
Yeah.
You take... you take 10 points
Holy hell!
radiant damage as this energy crashes into you, and then you see as the bubbling water begins to glow on your body.
Okay.
That is their turn. Back to the top, because the surprise round, Saz, you're back up.
I'm going to continue my assault on Spear Guy. Just a regular one short sword attack.
Okay, if you're only going to attack once, you're going to use your insightful fighting first.
Yes.
Cool. So go ahead and make me an insight check versus their deception. Oh, they're both very good.
Not as good as me. He says with the dice just wandering off. Okay, yeah, they beat me.
What'd you get?
My modifier or without it?
With your modifier, it is including your insight. So it's D20 plus
it wasn't double digits. Let's put it like that.
Cool. This creature is so bizarre to you that you can't work out their fighting style. This individual cannot be insightful fight. You can't use this creature for a minute on this creature, as you fail. That is your bonus action. You can still make your attack roll.
I make my attack roll of a grand total of 17.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage again.
Okay. So that is 1d6 plus 3. Plus not my proficiency.
Not your proficiency on damage, I'm afraid.
Okay, and that is a 7. 7.
7 points of damage. Nice. As you drive your short sword in and once again cutting past some of their natural hide armors and just slicing in, you see their flesh slightly split open. You can see that like white fish-like skin texture underneath. Are you going to stay in that fight? Or are you backing up?
I'm still fine. I can still hear.
All right, cool. Galad, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, I think that's going to be an action to cast, I believe.
Yes.
Cool. As you cast Comprehend Languages, you can understand the literal meaning. You start hearing these things barking out orders. You hear some of the combat around is just ambient noise. At the moment, the ones around you aren't talking, but it's not their turn yet. So that is your action to cast. Is there anything else you'd like to try and do?
I'm not real close to the fighting, am I?
You guys are all sort of like 20 feet away at this point from various creatures. I think you've got one.
Is there a...
You've got one of them came up to you. Sorry, yeah, one of them came up to you and is attacking you. One of them's attacking Mamba, and one of them's attacking Saz.
Damn it! I was hoping he threw a spear. Okay, no, that's like I don't have anything else I can do. So.
All right, cool. Marle, you're up.
Okay, so we're 20 feet away from these people.
You are, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine. And
there's one nearby fighting Galad and Mamba.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 nearby fighting Galad and Mamba.
Sweet. I have a query about Phase Step. Can I teleport things?
Just yourself, I believe.
Okay, that's fine. That would have been really, really cool, but... Okay.
Yeah, Phase Step is just yourself.
That's fine. Who was that asshole that just did that ridiculous amount of damage to me?
The individual with the staff at the back.
How close to me are they? Can I?
He'll be 25 feet away.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna cast second level pyrotechnics at him.
Okay.
Using any like lit fire or whatever from a torch. to create a cloud of smoke and throw it directly into his eyes.
Let's have a look. Our attacks. You're using the smoke effect, are you?
Yeah, so he's blinded.
Okay. Are you using the fireworks effect to blind them?
Oh
or
yeah,
in an
sorry.
area of smoke?
Fireworks on his eyes.
Fireworks. It's Constitution saving throw from this guy. Okay. This can also affect the two in front of him.
Cool.
This can also hit all. It can hit all three.
Sweet.
The Constitution saving throw. So the guy with the staff rolls a 19.
Okay, that passes.
The one in front of him rolls a 12.
Doesn't pass.
And a 12. They both roll 12.
Okay, those two fail.
So those two immediately, as you sort of like snap your fingers, these like blue sparks of frosty energy just sort of explode in front of their face, they're blinded.
Sweet.
The guy with the staff manages to shield himself with two of his arms.
Cool.
Before looking up, are you going to stay with the group, or are you going to move out?
I'm gonna stay as far away, away. Preferably if I can have some kind of cover, that would be really handy.
You could back up away
Yeah.
from the group and just be further away if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I am also going to start creating a dark circle of icicles as I start singing out these words in the direction of Galad.
Okay.
Lock up your sons, make way for the daughters. You be the lamb and we'll be the slaughter. You've burned the witches, now you're defenseless. Who needs a Y with this many X's? Bardic inspiration.
You have a D6 Bardic Inspiration dice that you can add to a saving throw ability check or attack roll. Or damage done by magic or healing done by magic, I believe now.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Awesome, and that is going to end your turn. So now it's going to go to the creatures first. The one attacking Galad, seeing you back up and glowing, Galad, you hear as the individual with the staff barks out, "Hunt them one at a time. Fresh blood. Feast upon them. Our masters don't want them alive." The one fighting you, Galad, is actually going to move away from you. If you wish, you can make an unarmed strike as an attack of opportunity, but it does use your reaction.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Let's do it.
All right. Make an attack roll using Titan's Bane. Your staff.
21.
21 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. That is, are you holding onto a shield right now?
No, I sold it, remember?
Yeah, oh yeah, cool. So it's so you can use this in two hands, which is 1d8 plus 1. 5. You bop it on the back of the head with your staff as this loud crack as it hisses at you before continuing on to Marle. As it gets to you, Marle, you see the glowing energy around you pulls their spear closer as they're going to attack you with advantage.
Oh, good. I'm gonna die.
That is a 18 to hit you.
Yeah.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Love this.
Unfortunately, Marle backed away from the door.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So, yeah, my bad.
You would not be in range. That's the first attack. At the moment their attack finishes, though, the effect of Guiding Bolt finishes, and you no longer glow, as they're going to keep attacking you. And with their second attack, that is only going to be an 8, so they're going to miss.
Good.
There are a couple more of them. So Saz, the one fighting you, is going to try and swing for you twice for a total of an 18 to hit on the first one and a 19 on the second.
In which case I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Cool. After the first blade hits you, you do take the damage from the first attack, which is a total of 5 points of piercing damage.
Cool,
and then,
that's done. Now,
and then your blood, once again, your blood catching fire and lancing out like an arrow. They're going to roll an 11 on their dexterity saving throw, which I believe fails.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll your damage for Hellish Rebuke.
Okie dokie.
Which I believe it's 2d10? 3d10?
D10. Okay,
Hellish
so
Rebuke,
that's
3d10.
that. With a grand total of... What's that? Oh, I'm an idiot. Fuck, still wrong. Fucking dice. Right. 3d10. Okay, and with that, that is 9 points of damage.
9 points. Bang on the number you need as this light arrow of burning blood just shoots through them and just penetrates through their neck and out the other side as they crumple down onto the floor. That one is dead. So the second attack misses. As he couldn't make it. There is one fighting Mamba, so that's 2 attacks there for a 15 to hit you. Yep, that one hits.
Yep.
Cool, and its second attack is going to be 19 to hit you, which will also hit.
Yep.
So that is going to be a total of 16 points of damage across the 2 hits, as both of them just jab deep into your body. There's 2 of them that are blind. They're going to try and make their ranged attacks. They're going to try and make them at Feng, as he's a big target. They're firing at disadvantage, so that would have been a crit. That's still a 22.
That hits.
Which the first one will hit. The second one will miss. The second dude is going to get an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's bang on the armor class.
Followed by his second attack, which is only going to be a 13. So 2 of these 4 javelins swinging wide. 2 of them are going to hit you for a total of 8 on the first one.
Yep.
And 9 on the second.
Can I intercept on myself?
You can, or you can Stone's Endurance.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll Stone's Endurance. Stone's Endurance.
Cool.
That is a 9 plus 3, so that's 11 points.
Would you have done this in the first attack, or would you have done it on the second?
Second.
Cool. So you just about 11, you said.
Yeah, 12.
12.
9
So
plus
you avoid the second attack entirely.
Cool.
The first one does still go through though.
Cool.
That's their turn done. Mamba, you're up.
I'm gonna apply poison in my blade.
Okay, so you use one of your poisons. You just take the vial and you just sort of smash the glass vial against your blade and just run it through your fingers all along the blade. You guys watch as this new, sickly green poison is now dripping off of this blade.
And I'm gonna attack to the one that is attacking me.
All right, make your attack roll. As you get your blades out, you make your strike.
22.
22 is going to hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. I know that they need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Let's have a look.
So I need to roll 1d6 and 2d8.
If they fail their Constitution saving throw, which I think they're going to, DC 14, he rolled a 13. So yes, so 1d6 plus 2d8 plus your dex.
Okay, dokie.
Poison of feet is brutal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I'm liking the sound of it.
Good girl, Mamba.
3, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Open. 16.
16 points.
No, wait, I didn't add my dex.
Yeah, actually, a modifier.
17, 18. And what can I say my dex? Oh shit.
It should just be your dex.
2. But wait a minute, because I didn't add. Wait. So I said 16 plus 2 that I didn't add from the sword, bro. Yeah. No, I'm taking the sword. But yeah, plus 2 of the short.
That's it. Yeah, that plus
So
2
it's
is your dex.
It's
Yeah,
it's 18 plus another 2 of my dex, 20.
Sorry, the dex is the plus 2 written on your short sword. Sorry.
Oh,
So
I
18 is still a good chunk of damage.
A good chunk.
That is a good amount of damage. I think also I'm going to double check for you real fast. Would you like to mark this individual or not?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Cool. So 18 points of damage on that guy. You see as the blade cuts deep, he continues thrashing about. The blade itself not doing that much as he continues thrashing about. But as in the couple of seconds after, you see as he begins to really lock up and struggle. You can see his eyes immediately becoming bloodshot and puffy as the wound that you have caused, although quite small, immediately starts to fester with the poison. However, the poison that was on your blade is now gone.
Do I have a second attack?
Unfortunately, because the first round was technically a surprise round, you lost Dread Ambush because of it.
Oh, okay.
So not this time, I'm afraid. Are you going to stay in the fight with him? He's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I stay here.
Yeah, cool. Right, the guy with the staff at the back. What's he gonna do? Seeing you dish out this amount of hurt, he is going to point the staff at your direction there, Mamba. Galad, you hear this individual speaking as he says, hold still, as he's going to cast Hold Person on Mamba. So Mamba, can you please make me a Wisdom saving throw? You have advantage because this is magical. And you are a gnome.
$17.
17. For a second, your entire body freezes in place before you fight through, and your gnomish heritage fights the magic with you as you get through the effects, and you are unaffected by the spell. That's his turn. Feng, you're up, bud.
What one threw the spear at me? What one threw the spear at me and hit me?
The two that are blinded right now.
I'm going up to the both of them. Can I be within 5 feet of both?
Yep, they are stood next to each other. They're stood shoulder to shoulder.
I'm gonna hit the first one with my warhammer.
Cool. Are you mounted?
I probably wouldn't have thought so. No.
No. Okay.
No,
make your attack roll. You have advantage. He's blind.
Cool. That is a 23 to hit.
23 is gonna hit.
A 1d8. So that is a 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I'm gonna action surge. And I'm gonna hit the other one because they both threw spears at me, and I'm pissed off at both of them.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll against the second one.
Is that advantage still?
Yeah. This one's also blind. Thanks to some pyrotechnics from there.
Nat 20.
Critical hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on this. Are you marking either of them?
I can mark both of them.
I think you can only mark one.
From the wording, I believe I can mark as many as I want. It's just the attacks I can only do 3 times.
Right, cool. Go ahead and roll your damage on that critical hit. I'll go double check that one.
Cool. That's an 8, so that's doubles. That's 16 plus 3, 21 points.
You say 16 plus 3 is 21?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, my bad. 16 plus 3, 19.
19. Okay, cool.
Do math.
That's still really good damage there. That is 28 points of damage in one turn. That is pretty good. Let's have a look. Mark which into the next turn. Yeah, you can mark as many as you like.
Yeah, that's what I read from it, anyways. It doesn't actually specify. It just says you can keep every time you make an attack and hit, you can mark.
Yeah, if someone else marks it, it changes. Not if you. And you can mark as many people as you like, as long as you hit them. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Cool.
Okay,
So
I think you're going to
both
stay there.
marked.
All right.
Yeah, I'm staying there.
Nuki adopts a defensive stance as we go back to the top. Saz.
Can Nuki move up next to me?
Yes. Nuki
Yeah,
can.
sounds
You
cool.
can move, Nuki.
Can I use a reaction to yell what I know to them?
Sure. Yeah, okay. What would you like to yell? It's got to be short.
I'm just gonna tell them that the staff wielder marks you and can freeze you.
Alright.
Wonderful. He's on my next one. It's one guy with a spear and a guy with the staff, right?
You've got 4 guys with spears. One is at the back, way behind you guys, and is taking some serious chunks out of Marle right now. One of them is fighting Galad, one of them is fighting Mamba, and 2 of them are now fighting. Sorry, no, the one that's fighting Galad is left.
Now.
Sorry, to go for that Marle. Yeah, it's fighting Marle. My bad. So there's one fighting Mamba, one fighting Marle, and 2 fighting Feng.
And that would leave. Okay, yeah.
There's 4 of them.
So you said that there was.
Staff wielder.
Thought there was 5 with the spear.
There was 5. You melted the one in front of you, though.
Okay.
And the DM's salty about that.
So just to double check, we have the big guy and 4 more?
You have the big guy and 4 more. One is fighting
Okay.
you, one is fighting Marle, 2 are
Yeah.
fighting Feng.
Cool, thank you.
I'm going to annoy the big guy.
Alright, you dart around to the back as you go for the big guy with the staff.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Dual wield, 2 short swords.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay, and that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is going to hit, so go ahead and roll your damage for that one. As you dart around the side, it has no chance and time to bring stuff up to defend itself. So your short sword digs into the side.
Okay, and that's first attack is 4 points of damage.
Nice. As
And
you whirl
second
around
one-
with your offhand.
Second one is a. God, I love these dice. 18 plus 5, that is 23 to hit with 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Nice, nice. Yeah, you see the blade sink in as it sort of. Galad, you immediately hear it call out, "What are you doing? Defend me!" That is going to end your turn. Galad, you're up.
Give me 1 second. Okay, so for my action, I'm going to cast Acid Arrow at the staff wielder.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll for me. 1d20 plus 5.
23.
23 is definitely gonna hit. This acid arrow formulates in thin air, and you just sort of throw it forwards with your hand. That's 4d4 acid damage. Nice.
13 on that one.
What was that?
13.
Oh, that's really good damage. 25, and he'll take more damage. Is it at the end of his turn? At the end of
Yes,
his
the end of his turn.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action, I yell that the spear wielders are about to go defend them.
All right. Marle, you're up.
I have that guy in front of me, don't I?
You
Mr.
do,
Guiding Bolt Knobhead. Cool. I'm gonna look at him dead in the eyes, call him a slimy little lizard boy, and then take my hands and put them on his face and cast Inflict Wounds.
Nasty spell. Go ahead, and I believe that's an attack roll, right? Are you casting it at first or second level?
Can I cast it at second level?
You can indeed cast inflict. Oh, hang on. This is your magic initiate.
Yeah.
No, you can't. So go ahead and roll your attack roll first. A D20 plus 3.
That is 17 to hit.
17 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll 3d10.
Sweet. Okay, hang on.
As your
8,
hand
16.
touches scales, black necrosis spreads from your fingertips and immediately starts to decay the flesh around his jaw.
I love
You
the
see its
numbers that I
skin
just rolled.
peel apart and open as you begin to see inside his jaw. What'd you get?
26 points of damage.
As you continue gripping and holding, the winter Marle really comes in here. This aggressive badassness that you continue gripping the sides of this thing's head. It drops its spear, it starts thrashing from the pain. As its skin erodes away, so does its bone, and you end up just crushing its skull in your hand.
Beautiful.
He's very dead.
Can I kick it?
Very dead.
Like, just as it falls to the ground, I'm going to kick it with my bare foot.
Yeah. You just kick away. Oh man, he was gonna get you. Alright.
What?
As a bonus action, I can't start applying a poultice, can I?
It's an action to use a
Damn
poultice.
it, okay.
doesn't take
That's fine.
from me.
That's okay.
As a reaction, I yell, "Go, Marle!" and laugh evilly.
Suck it, lizard bitches!
Just because I've been forgetting to update you guys, in general, the crew, whilst you guys have been fighting, have been winning the fight around you. So the crew is currently winning the fight around you.
Cool.
That is going to bring us to the remains of these 3 creatures. So, the one in front of you, Mamba, is going to attempt to attack you. Have you taken damage?
Yeah, I did take damage earlier.
Cool. So it's going to activate a blood frenzy. It's going to go into a blood frenzy here. It's going to attack you twice. For a natural 20 on the first one. Followed by a dirty 20 on the second.
Okay.
The first one is going to be max damage. That's 17 points of piercing from the first attack. Followed by the second one, which is also going to be pretty good, for 8 on the other one. For a total of much.
Okay.
Math, quick math.
The second one was at 9?
21, 25,
The second one was 8.
25 points.
I'm down.
Yep. You're down.
I'm down.
As you drop one point onto the floor. It gets a thing.
That thing hit hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's used its thing.
Oh, it's painful.
The 2 in front of you, Feng, you have taken damage as well, haven't you? So,
can I?
yeah.
Can I cut in here? As a reaction, I'm just gonna yell, "Marle, hold on to the poultices. I'll heal her."
All right.
You got it.
So one of them is going to keep fighting you, Feng. The other one's going to turn around and immediately attack Saz. So one of them is going to attack you for a 21.
Bollocks.
This is against Feng. So that is 6 points of damage on the first one.
Can I intercept?
You can.
Sweet. What is it? 1d10 and up.
Intercept is a good thing.
That is a 4 plus 2, I believe. Let me just check. Reaction. Yes, plus 2, so that's 6 points.
Nice, you block that entire attack straight out of the gate.
Happy days.
Its second attack against you is going to be a 19 to hit you.
Yep.
Which I believe is going to beat your armor class for a total of 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
The one attacking Saz is at disadvantage, I believe, because of the mark.
Yes.
Mark?
Yes, it is.
You're still within 5 feet of it. So it's going to level out, because it would have advantage for its blood frenzy. It's now at flat.
Makes sense.
So that is going to be a 16 on the first attack, Saz, which I believe hits you.
16 hits, yes.
For a total of 6 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
And its second attack, flat roll, is 13. Does that hit?
It's
Is that a miss? Is it?
misses.
Miss. Yeah, you
Yep.
just managed to avoid the second one. That's their attacks done. Mamba, you're up.
Do I need to do saving throws?
Death saving throw for me. Please roll 1d20.
16.
16. You get 1 success.
Okay. Also, the guy that has been poisoned is still poisoned till now.
Let me just double check. I think it just does a big.
No,
chunk of damage.
until the end of your next turn.
Oh, he's poisoned, is he?
Yeah.
He gains the poison thing. Let me just quickly re-roll the attacks that he made against you. Okay, cool. They're fine. All right, cool. Noted. Going forwards. They would have done the same thing.
So I need to roll 2d8.
Nope. So the poisoned condition is something different.
Mhm.
So it's not the damage again. The damage is a one and done. The poisoned
Okay.
condition is a negative effect on them.
Okay.
Which I've re-rolled the dice for, and we're all still good. We're still good. After that, it's the guy with the staff. Seeing things going rather nastily around him. He's going to look straight at you, Saz, and he's going to once again bring that staff down. Why don't you just stop wriggling around? Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Looking in the wrong part. Okay.
If I yell like that he's about to freeze him, does that give him an advantage?
I'm afraid not.
Damn.
I'm afraid not.
That is a 16.
16, you pass as well. You begin to feel your body locking up and you just fight through it as the magic does nothing. Feng, it's your turn.
Cool. The one that attacked me, I am going to get Nuki to attack with her
All right.
claw, I believe. But let me just check. Yeah, claws. She's going to attack with her claws on that one, which is D20. 17 to hit.
17 does
Oh.
hit.
Cool. That's 2d6.
We forgot about the damage from acid arrow.
We did forget about damage from acid arrow, sorry. That is another 2d4, I believe.
And I'd like to add the d6 inspiration too.
Go for it. Sorry, Feng, we'll get back to you in a second.
Yeah, no worries.
12. Whoa.
Nice. He immediately starts looking really, really bad. Really, really bad. Feng, your sorry, mate, what'd you get on that damage roll?
The damage was 12 points of slashing total.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to attack the one that
The other one.
hit
Yep.
Saz
They hit Saz.
at advantage.
At advantage for the unwavering mark. Yep.
Correct. That is a 18 to hit.
18 also hits.
Cool. 1d8.
Nuki piles onto one of them. Your blade swings around. Your
whoa.
Warhammer kind of swings around to the other.
So bad. That's only 4 points of damage. What a
4 points. As you bring your Warhammer down, its attention focused on Saz. Your Warhammer connects with the base of its neck, and you just hear this loud snap as it crumples to the floor dead.
I killed something.
You left
Kill
it on
stealer.
one hit point too.
Again. I think that's like 4 or 5 sessions.
You
Every damn
left it.
time.
Left it.
Every damn time.
Are you staying in the fight, Feng?
Yeah, I'm staying in the fight.
Cool. That is going to bring us back up to Saz.
Ooh, right.
You have a week. Hang on, let me just check see what he's doing here.
Okay, you have a 2 weakened guys with spears and the staff wielder who is also looking weak. In fact, the last 3 guys are looking pretty bad.
I'm going for staff guy.
Cool. Are you going to make your attack roll straight, or are you going to use Insight for fighting first?
No. Straight full. Okay, here's the plan. Take out staff guy, and then movement. Hopefully, 2-handed fight with one of the weaker ones as well.
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and make your attack roll for me.
Provided I hit him hard enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 is going to hit.
Okay. And that was a... Should learn how to roll these both at once. A 5 damage.
As you bring your blade across, you bring it straight towards it. It brings the staff up to defend itself, and you get just over the top of the staff, bury that short sword in, and just rip down and fillet this fishman as he crumples down dead in front of you.
Fillet of
Nice.
fish.
And dash over and kill it. There's... Am I hitting that Feng?
There's one right next to you attacking Feng. It's the one that previously actually hit you.
I'll go for that one.
Yep.
Yep.
Make your attack roll for your offhand.
Fuck. God damn it, dice. That is a 18 with a 4 points of damage.
As you bring that blade and rag it through the creature with the staff, you then immediately, without even looking, just turn your other blade around your hand and back slice and just hook your elbow back and just stab it in the side of the head and rip that one out as that one also drops dead. That leaves one more.
Okay.
Galad, you're up.
I'm
You got
going
one
over.
spear creature left, holding, and it stood above Mamba.
Okay. I'm going over to Mamba, getting behind her, so I'm not within fighting range. And
It stood over them, so you would have to get in fighting range.
okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna cast the free healing that I have from my feet.
All right. I believe that's Cure Wounds. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 3. The crew.
7.
Nice. And Mamba, you get back up on 7 hit points.
Cool, thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to try and do,
You're
Gal?
welcome. I'm gonna back out of combat.
All right. As you back up, it is going to swing for you. On a natural 1. As the spear digs into the wood next to you, you just easily make your way back. Marle, you're up.
So there's one person stood over Mamba, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I am selecting them. They must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened as I start spiraling shards of ice around me and face step right next to them and draw my rapier.
All right. Nice. Let's have a look here. You vanish into a shower of icicles and snowflakes and reappear behind them in this almost dread winter visage. Your entire look is almost frozen over. You don't for a split second look like Marle at all. You look like some form of frozen wraith. To which they've rolled a 5 and are terrified of you.
Yes.
Before reappearing as yourself, stood next to them. I believe that's your bonus action.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. My action is going to be slicing at them with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Sweet.
I think this might be an advantage.
Oh, is it?
If they're
I will double check. I can't remember if frightened is advantage to attack them or disadvantage for them to attack.
Okay.
I think it's
I
disadvantage,
think
I
it's
believe.
disadvantage.
I was looking at.
Yeah, because they're frightened of you. You ain't.
Yeah, cool. So it's,
Disadvantage.
yeah, so it's just a regular attack roll for me.
Regular
Just a
attack.
regular attack roll for me.
Okay, well, I just rolled a 6, so I'm using that inspiration.
Yep, go ahead and reroll your d20.
I got a, what the hell is that, plus something? What are
With your
it's
sword.
plus 2, right? Yeah, plus
2.
2. Yeah, 15.
15 hits.
Fuck yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage. This is a rapier, so it's 1d8.
Where's my d8s? Why was I not prepared? There we go. 3.
3.
Yeah.
Still alive!
My 1 hit point.
Oh, damn it.
Which is pretty important. So at the moment, it is just you stood next to that creature.
Cool.
Are you going to stay where you are, or are you going to back up?
I'm gonna stay there with my sword pointing at its neck.
All right. As this creature has its turn, it's going to look around in a panic. Seeing you on the floor, Mamba, it's going to make one attack. As it drops its spear, it grabs a net at its side, it's a fishing net. It's going to try and throw it over Mamba.
I'm gonna intercept if this is if this succeeds.
They have rolled a 17 to hit.
Okay.
So if you'd like, you can use your cutting words.
5.
The net misses.
Be frightened, lizard boy.
Yeah, the net misses. And he is now, seeing it fail, is going to just attempt to run. As he starts darting towards the side of the ship. Mamba, you get to make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage being prone.
I would like to, yeah.
Yep, cool.
Do we not get the same?
No, you use
wait.
the reaction to use cutting words. So you can't use it to attack opportunity.
D20.
Yeah, D20. It's an attack roll with your weapon, but it's at disadvantage because you're laying on your back.
14.
14 does hit.
Oh, wait. Sorry, plus 6.
It's
Yeah?
definitely hitting.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It hits even more. Go ahead and roll your damage for me. It's not gonna matter. You bring your blade and you slice it where you imagine it would have hamstrings, but its entire lower body is like a snake. So you actually just cut through half of the muscle, and it flops down onto the floor. It's using its arms to try and peel away from you. You sort of clamber across it and just drive your blade down into its stomach and just rip the stomach open. As you watch its guts, this mixture of like soggy meat and mulching wet intestines just flop out onto the floor as you finish it off.
Can I take this moment to kick it and call it a filthy lizard slut?
You can indeed. You can indeed.
Filthy little lizard slut.
As you guys look around at this fight, several more of these creatures still around the edge fighting the crew. They have lost to the crew every single round, and you watch as one by one these creatures take stock of the situation and start sliding back over the sides of the ship and plunging deep into the water below. It is at this point. I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
I was wondering if something like this was coming up.
Ooh. I got 19. I see things.
18.
Nice.
17.
17.
15.
15. 5. Cool. So Feng, you are the only one that doesn't see this. Looking around at stuff to fight, you're paying attention to what's on the deck. You immediately rush over to one of these fish creatures that the crew have got pinned down, and you help them finish it off. The rest of you stop for a second and take a look around, and off to the starboard side, the right-hand side of the ship, you see a large black shape cresting about 60 feet out before a huge,
jagged dorsal fin breaches the waterline and is charging straight to the boat. Saz, Galad, Marle, and Mamba. What do you do?
Kraken!
You get down, you shout,
I get my boat ready.
get ready to attack.
I start applying a poultice.
Same as Mamba.
Cool.
Just
What-
literally shout to the staff.
Yeah, cool. What did you two do, sorry? I think I know I'm pointing at the screen here. Marle and Galad, what did you do?
Start applying a poultice.
Okay, you start applying a poultice.
Mm.
Galad, what was it you said you were doing?
Ouch.
I'm just going to continue attacking the staff wielder.
The staff wielder's dead.
Snowball is dead. They're all dead on top. You guys killed them all.
There's a fucking
okay.
kraken.
And I'm getting ready to attack her.
Like a real kraken.
Okay, so as you shout out, as everyone get down, you're Mamba, you're making an attack roll, so you knock an arrow, make me an attack roll against this creature in the water. You are at disadvantage because you can't see it. You just see this dorsal fin cresting the top.
I want 20. Shit. 6.
Roll again for me, and a 6. You fire the arrow into the water and have no idea if it did anything. The arrow goes in between these waves and just vanishes. Was anyone else waiting to attack? Galad, go ahead and make me a ranged attack with any ranged weapon that you had. Which can be a firebolt. If you
I
like.
can't cast this. No?
If it's a ranged attack roll, oh yes you can.
Yeah, firebolt will, not work in the water, but Ray of Frost will.
Cool.
Let's cast Ray of Frost.
Alright, Ray of Frost. Do you have Ray of Frost prepared today?
Yeah, I changed them because we had a long rest.
Cool. Yep. Is that a save or is that an attack roll?
Attack.
Cool. Go ahead and make me an attack roll then. It'll be a d20 plus 5.
17 at disadvantage.
17 at disadvantage. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for me, which is 1d8. As this blast of frost goes down into the waves and into the water, it crashes against this creature.
7.
Okay. 7. Alright. As you do not know how much impact that's done, you see the frost go into the water, you see some of the icicles branching out, knowing you've hit whatever it is. Saz,
That
you
makes
shouted
it
for a
visible
hit
too,
down,
right?
and you didn't know it. No. Ray of Frost in theory slows it down. Marle,
I can see the icicles on them.
you can see the icicles for a little bit before this thing is continuing to come your way. Marle, what would you like to what did you say you were going to do?
I was doing my healing poultice, but can I...
You were applying a healing poultice,
yeah.
sorry. In that moment of panic, that's what you started to do.
Yeah.
You start applying your healing poultice before the rest of you watch. Your healing poultice will take effect in 10 turns.
Okay. Wonderful.
So we'll make a note of that. As this creature travels the 60-foot gap in 6 seconds and slams into the side of the ship. So let's have a look here.
Can I hear him saying?
Oh, goody.
You do not hear it saying anything. You do watch as at the last second, the head of this gargantuan shark comes out of the water. Its jaws open up as it bites into the ship, and you can see the size of this creature's jaw is about 15 feet wide.
Whoa.
As it clamps onto the ship. Now I'm going to let you guys know that the hull of this ship has 300 hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Not a lot.
No.
Ship's gonna be lunch, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
We need to finish this quick.
It takes 41 points of damage as this giant shark impacts against it before releasing the ship and immediately starting to swim off. As this happens, you guys all make me dexterity saving throws. You have advantage because one of you shouted for everyone to brace.
Even me?
Saves.
Yeah, you all have advantage. Saz did raise the alarm in time. It was 41 damage.
I got nat 20.
Nice, nice. I'll come to you in a minute. I'll come to you guys in a minute.
Is this advantage as well, yeah?
It's at advantage. It's dexterity 7 throw at advantage. 259.
Ugh, even then, that wasn't good.
We add our dex to that, right?
You should have a saving throw section on your sheet. One of them is dexterity. For you, I believe it is just your strength.
Oh. Wait. Oh, saving throws. Yeah, okay. Same thing, +3. Alright.
Cool. Did anyone
16.
get below a 12?
This guy.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, I'm the one that raised.
You guys immediately fall prone, and you're going to miss this next turn as you're stunned against the side of the deck. As you guys scarper about, you hear Shellshock shout out above the waves. Bring out the powder guns! Everyone man something! We got a shark to deal with! As the crew begin unraveling these canvases, and you see these long metal tubes, each of you is rushed. You see 5 of them along the starboard side. Each one of you is rushed towards one of them, and the crew immediately shout at you. This lever goes up, this lever goes left, this lever goes down, this lever goes right. You'll get the hang of it! As they start loading these large metal circles into the end of these tubes, and they hold onto a little powdered stick. Right, get aiming! As you guys all find yourselves, barring Saz and Feng this turn, as you guys are stunned, the 3 of you, as you try and aim these new mechanical contraptions, can you all please make me a ranged attack roll? So this is a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh. I got 19.
Got a 19.
I got a 12.
14.
A 12 and a 14. Galad, you are 1 off. Would you like to push it?
Would I be using the cannon to push it?
In theory, you are 1 off hitting this creature. You rolled a 14. It's the AC, the DC, the AC, sorry, is 15. Remember, pushing to succeed always has a negative effect. But it will mean
That's what I
that
mean
this
with the
instance
effect being on the...
You don't know. That's the gamble
That
of
what?
pushing.
Push it. Push it really.
Okay, I'll push it.
All right. So, as you guys aim, these fire sticks, these sparking sticks, come to the top of your metal tube as it just explodes. All of you in a momentary bit of shock. As you fire cannons at the side of this thing. Galad and Marle, you do hit. Please roll 4d10 each.
Damn.
Imagine rolling all 7s. Literally just rolled 4 7s. What the heck?
Don't complain.
Love that. 28.
I'm sorry, my thing cut out for a second. I missed what Pete asked us to do.
Please roll me 4d10.
Okay, thank you.
Was it 28 there, Marle?
Yeah, 28.
Okay.
I'm glad I pushed that. 32.
All right, hang on. You got 32.
Uh-huh.
Very nice, very nice. As these explosions ring out from the side of the ship, Mamba, you watch as your one. You have no idea what you're doing. This isn't a bow and arrow, and it just sails way over the top of this moving creature. Marley, yours fires. There's a brief moment of smoke before it impacts into the side. You see this huge chunk of flesh explode outwards. Galad, you hear a bang. You're erupted into smoke. Your cannonball, unbeknownst to you, does sail off and hit the creature. However, the explosion of the cannon that misfires at the same time blasts you backwards, and you immediately suffer 12 points of fire damage as it just detonates across your front.
Oh god.
That could have been worse.
Could have or couldn't have?
That could have. That was 3d10.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, at this point, the shark swims back around. It's going to make its attack against the ship. On a natural 20, this ship is in trouble.
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of dice.
SpaghettiOs.
The ship takes 64 points of damage.
Okay, so we're down to a third straight away then.
So that's...
Panic! Panic!
Lost
Can
5 out of 500.
can everyone please make me dexterity saving throws at advantage?
Advantage?
At advantage. Aside from Galad, because you are currently laying on the floor, yours is flat.
20. Yeah, dirty 20.
Mine is.
Yours is a flat roll. Yours is a flat roll, so it's not advantage, just the first one.
Not that it matters because I got a nat 20.
Nice, nice.
13.
Did anyone get below as well?
23.
Oh, Feng.
Damn it, Feng.
Feng, buddy, once again, you are
I'm rolling 10 plus 1.
thrown to the floor.
The second time on a ship.
undoing-
Second time on a ship. He's not used to this.
You're also missing this round again. The rest of you get up, manning your equipment again. Please all make me attack rolls. A d20 plus your dexterity modifier, please.
One question first.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use steady aim?
No. You can't steady aim a cannon.
That would be dope.
Use eye for detail.
It is you. Eye for detail, maybe.
Hidden creature or object.
Let's have a look. You don't need to use eye for detail. It's even though this creature is in the water and hard to see, you do know where it is. You guys are rolling flat, so you're still good. Yes.
Just
I
dexterity.
don't have a cannon anymore.
You do.
Why did I...
Just misfired.
You just misfired. It didn't completely vanish. So you all get to make your attack rolls. Mamba, what do you get? 15? 15
No,
does...
no, no, 19.
19. 19 does hit. Go ahead and roll me 4d10. Marley?
We're adding our dex modifier, right?
Yes. So I think for you it's...
Literally plus 0. Okay, that's fine. 17.
Also hits. 4d10.
Yeah.
Galad. 5 misses. Saz.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. 4d10.
Whoa. Numbers. 17,
Shit, wrong one.
20.
21.
Right, so 21 from Mamba.
29.
29 from Marley.
I couldn't do this so much damage with my rapier. Like,
Yeah, you guys should
beautiful.
That's why this little mini game is involved.
can I just take this cannon with me? Just walk around with it?
You're back.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I mean, that's a possibility for Feng.
It is a possibility of the thing, actually. Saz, what do you get?
17, not much.
17. All right.
Just have the cannon strapped to the back of Nuki and use her for a bonus action every time.
I mean, that's a pretty good idea. No.
That's it. I'm gonna become an artificer and just build my own little cannon.
All right. Yeah. Another round of shots as detonates across the entire side of the ship, gets covered in a white smoke cloud for a second. There's a lot of blood in the water. However, the shark again circles back around, comes charging towards the ship. He is gonna hit. For 32 points. On the side of the ship there. Before swimming back out into the open. Can everyone please make me another dexterity saving throw at advantage? Everyone gets advantage this time round.
Okay.
Oh, Feng. Oh, Feng.
Ooh.
Would you believe it? I rolled double threes.
On that note, Marle, you do have stuff you can do here. Would you like to inspire your crew at this point, your teammates? Because you could, in theory, inspire someone once around.
Can I help Feng? I can, can't I?
That wasn't a hint for specifically Feng, by the way, but yes.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Let me just flip through.
You might need it for next time.
I might accidentally break out into actual song doing this, by the way, because I like this. I love the song. So, as the icicles start coming around me, I start singing in the direction of Feng. It's really hard to not sing this. Shall I just fucking sing it?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna make you bend and break, say a prayer, but let the good times roll, in case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make to make these things right, but it's the wrongs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? If that's the worst you got, better put your fingers back to the keys. There you go. Sorry, I can't sing.
You can use within the next 10 minutes.
Indeed, thanks for the memories.
As you guys get back to your guns, everyone apart from Feng, please make me another attack roll. A d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
I hate ships.
I got a nat 20 on that, by the way.
Nice.
18.
Nice. You're gonna need a nat 20 on the shot or the saving the.
That's a critical
throw.
hit, right?
That is a critical hit.
No,
that is
on the shot.
on the shot. Yep, nice. So that is going to be a critical hit. That will be 4d10 times 2.
I got an 18 to hit, so that'll be 4d10.
18 hits. Yeah, 4d10. Mamba, Marle.
17.
Natty 20.
Natural 20. 4d10 times 2. This. Oh man, you guys might actually kill this thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we might, considering I got pretty decent damage.
14,
What'd you get,
17,
Saz?
Terrible damage.
28.
18.
28.
18.
Galad, yours is double.
18.
Yeah, it even doubled its bad.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
24.
24.
24.
Ow.
Mamba?
Is doubling what I got now.
Yep, roll your 4d10s.
50.
Total them up and double them. 50.
Yeah.
A lot of damage to my poor giant shark. However, he is still
Don't say
swimming.
we've left it on 1 hit point.
There is blood. No, no, it's got loads. There is a lot of blood in the water, though. The shark is going to circle round. It's going to try and go for you guys again. That is going to hit the ship. One off. It would have been such poetic justice. All right. That, however, is really big dice.
Fuck.
That is 47 points of damage.
Just over half now.
By my math, that leaves you guys on 116 hit points on the ship.
That is not good.
Nope.
And can you all please make me another dexterity saving throw at disadvantage? Sorry, at advantage. Sorry. At
I was
advantage.
gonna say, I've not made one yet.
Fuck. What am I doing? Right. Oh, there we go.
I
Cool.
hope it's good enough.
Thank you,
Just like
advantage.
I hope it's good enough. It's not that funny, but I hope it's good enough.
Don't forget your +6.
You see,
Oh, sorry,
all of
plus
our
D6.
attacks- Yes, Feng's going to
Yeah,
do
I'll
the
use
last
that as
blow.
I mean, it's an extra point.
Did anyone get
Okay.
below a 12?
No.
Below it or above?
Below a 12.
Up no.
Yeah, 9.
No, unfortunately, Mamba, this time you're knocked down to the floor. You're unable to make an attack roll this turn round. The rest of you, please make me an attack roll. 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier again.
Flat, yeah.
D20 for you, it's plus your dex. It's flat roll. Yeah, it's a flat roll.
Cool. 19.
Was that a 19? Hits.
15.
Hits.
15!
Hits. Feng.
Not cool. 1.
Oh no!
Inspiration.
I've used it. I've used it already.
No!
That's the one. Let's find out if you break. Let's find out if you break your cannon. Hang on 1 second.
I'm not putting you on purpose anyway.
Oh no!
Oh, that can't be good.
I can't angle that camera down. Feng! Let's deal with everyone else first. How much damage did we all get?
Oh, I haven't rolled.
Oh, I
It's
haven't watched
40-10.
that.
Hold on. What was that, Galadesis? Sorry?
It's 40-10, right?
4d10. Yeah.
6. Sorry. Yeah, 16, 19,
Oh, Feng.
Okay.
23.
6 from
17.
23.
Oh,
What was this
no.
guy's story?
26.
17 and 26. Alright. Feng,
Yeah. God damn it, Feng.
roll your damage, 4d10.
4d10.
4d10, roll
Oh
your damage.
no.
Oh, he's gonna take this damage,
7.
isn't he?
6.
Mm.
10. 3. What's it? 10, 3, so that's 20, 26.
26.
26 plus
20.
7?
26.
26 plus 7?
Mm.
No, it can't be.
No, it's
No,
26.
26. 26.
Yeah,
10.
Yeah, 20,
7 and 3
26.
is 20 and plus 6.
Yeah, you guys here. Feng, you take 26 points of fire damage.
Oh
as
my
your
god.
Who'd have thought it?
cannon
Nice.
Feng, I would like you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh,
Are you,
shit.
first off, are you conscious?
Just about, yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
D100. Coolios. 76.
76. Okay, cool. Your explosion does not set off the powder keg next to you. The shark's turn is going to swim back around, come in for another attack here. Not that cool. This time around, the shark does miss. However, it was 26 points of damage, wasn't it? Okay. I will let you know that Feng blowing up his cannon does mean that there is one cannon missing, and he's left a chunk out of the side of the ship. The shark, as it comes in this time, its head slams against the side of the ship, but doesn't seem to damage it as it swims back out. Can everyone please make me... no, everyone can action this time. One of you has to choose not to fire a cannon this turn.
Feng, you take the cannon and I'll fire a ray of frost.
Okay, I will take the cannon.
Okay,
It was the cannon's fault.
Can everyone please make me an attack roll? Galad, you get to use your Ray of Frost.
Alrighty. 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah,
You are going to hit. That's 1d8 from you. Feng.
I wish I could show
I don't
you
do-
the dice because it is a nat 20. I really wish
Nice.
I could show you the
Nice.
dice.
We're good. I will trust my players. Nice. That's a critical hit from Feng. What did I get for everyone else?
Good call.
14.
14. Would you like to push it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. Go ahead. You hit as well then. Roll your damage. Saz, what'd you get?
I got 15.
It hits. Marley?
I got 11.
11 misses. So, Galad, how much damage did you do with your Ray of Frost?
6.
-6. Okay. Saz, how much damage did you do?
Is that
14,
D6?
10.
Saz, how much damage did you do? Sorry.
Coming up, and that is a grand total of, good one, 22.
22 damage. Mamba, how much damage did you do? It's a 4d10.
Yeah, sorry, just 1 second.
Cool.
$19.
19. Ooh, ouch. And Feng.
I rolled really poorly. I only rolled 13 on 4d10.
For
That's 26.
a total of 26, yeah? 26? Alright, as this all goes off, let's see. As you push this cannon to the limit, Mamba, it also backfires. You take a total of 22 points of fire damage, which is your cannon detonates backwards.
I'm down. I had 7 hit points.
Okay.
Again, I yell to Marley that I'll heal her. Don't worry about it. Don't leave your cannon.
Okay.
Thank you.
The shark is... so at this point, I'm going to explain the mechanic at this point. I'm not going to explain the mechanic, actually. No, I'll do it afterwards. The shark comes in for another attack run. I will let you know that a lot of this damage to yourselves and to the ship has left your ship on 68 hit points. Just so you know, you guys have just blown a couple of chunks out of it yourselves.
Just gonna start applying a healing poultice to the boat.
The shark is gonna hit. You can try.
No. God, no.
Okay.
Don't waste those, please.
That is going to be 39 points. Sorry, plus its modifier. 44. 44 points. I'm just going to check that for 4. The ship is on 24 hit points, guys. Can everyone please make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, except from Mamba, because you are currently unconscious anyway. Mamba's cannon is still functioning.
17.
Did anyone get below 12?
No.
Nope.
No, good.
No. Cool. And you all get your turn then. Galad, are you going to fire Mamba's cannon or are you going to heal Mamba?
Heal Mamba.
Alright, you go ahead and go and cast your Cure Wounds on Mamba.
Thank you.
The rest of you, fire away.
16 hits, right?
11 hit points.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yay.
Marley. Feng, what'd you get? Plus your dex. 4, you miss.
Wait. Oh,
15.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, bang on the number. It does hit.
24 damage.
So 24.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta run to the bathroom. I need to pee my pants.
That's alright. That's alright.
Okay, right.
Marley, what'd you get?
Sorry, I just found out I was rolling a d8 when I thought I was rolling 4d10s. So pretty
Trust me,
pretty amazing. So rolling 4d10s, I got 8 11 wait, I can't fucking tell what a dice is anymore. 19 damage.
Total 19.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys, as the next round of cannon fire ripples across the side of the deck, the amount of blood and chunks of flesh in the water right now is just permeating the area around you. The smell is sickening. The sea has turned red. As you guys watch, this large dorsal fin turns inwards, ready to attack again, before turning back and deciding better, wounded and damaged, this creature heads away from the ship.
Do we get opportunity attack?
You guys get one final round of shots.
Cool.
So everyone, someone has to choose not to fire. Could someone blow up a cannon?
Well, Mamba's still down, isn't she?
Mamba's up. Mamba got healed by Gala.
Yeah.
So one person needs to volunteer not to shoot.
I'll go with a crossbow. Unless Feng wants to.
I will volunteer not to shoot.
Okay.
My history with cannons and black arrows.
Fair.
Okay. So the rest of you, please make me an attack roll.
Nat 20!
You got a natural 20 down there. That's brilliant. I will let you know that you guys do have the damage between you. That it's doable.
I got 21 to hit.
Hits.
Dirty 20.
Another natural 20.
No, dirty.
A dirty 20. Yeah, cool. That's a hit. Galad?
18.
18 hits.
18.
Go ahead. Roll your 4d10 damage dice. Guys, Marley, you're doubling your result.
Oh, 33.
Good start.
38.
28.
Sorry.
27.
20. And Marley?
38.
38. You guys watch these cannon rounds. I got that one. It was a 27 from you and a 22 from Mamba. I got that. So you guys watch as the cannon fire once again. You see the impact. As you see the dorsal fin come to a slow stop for a second. Before diving down and submersing itself underwater, leaving a trail of red behind itself. The seas go quiet.
We fucking killed it.
You wait for a minute, waiting for the body to float upwards to the surface. And on one hit point, that shark swims for its life.
Oh my god, does it hack?
That shark had 550 hit points and you left it on 1.
Again.
Can I please fire my crossbow at it?
You fired a cannon and you shot that cannon, so don't feel bad.
Does anyone have an attack reaction that's ranged?
I got nothing.
It is under the waves, under the water.
That bitch. It's gonna come back and hurt us as well.
As that is vanished. And as all hands are shouted to return to sails and continue the chase, as water pours into the lower decks and the crew work frantically to keep yourselves afloat,
that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah! That was not a normal noise.
Fucking 1 hit point again.
This is
You guys are
bullshit.
best. You leave literally everything on 1 hit point.
Including ourselves.
Including ourselves. I love that my healing poultice hasn't even taken effect yet, because it hasn't even been 10 turns.
No, it hasn't.
126 damage,
I
that's
wish
Feng took. Drop Feng to 1 hit point.
Did the shark say anything as it swam away? Because I should still be able to understand him.
Does a shark talk?
It was just swimming away like, please no, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Nope. Also, beasts don't speak languages. So,
Oh.
yeah, beasts don't speak languages, so comprehend languages wouldn't work on beasts.
Christ.
But
I can't tell you animals with
Sylvan
dirty
or not?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Sorry, beast. But do they speak Sylvan?
I don't know. Just yeah.
No, they don't.
If you'd like it swimming somewhere in the ocean at the start of next session, you're free to jump in and ask.
I'm gonna frickin' jump in and slit its damn throat.
It is leaving a giant blood trail for you to follow.
Sweet.
But there we go. I hope you guys will enjoy that session.
That was very
That
fun.
was awesome.
Started.
I hate cannons. I hate ships.
Yeah,
I
Feng,
hate
you're no
a lot
longer
of
on
it.
ship.
I love cannons, I love ships. I hate bitches with fancy fucking staffs that do shit tons of damage and make me worried.
That was a guiding bolt. That was a lot of damage on the guiding bolt as well.
Asshole is what he was.
Nasty.
Golden bolt looks
So
cool.
glad I picked up that second short sword.
And now he's
Although
in.
now I've got another thing to pick up in the next store.
Metal a guy's face today. Happy with myself.
And so yeah, I think we'll pass it back to Pixie. And Saz, I will get to you with your information that you messaged me. I'll be doing it this week. So we'll sit down at some point this week.
Cool.
And we'll get going.
I
from
literally
there.
have no plan.
I need to
just say
talk to
when.
you as well.
Yep. We'll have a chat as well, Galad. I'm sure I was expecting you to say that, but having learnt some new things about Jodie now.
Same. You threw me for a loop sometimes, bro.
So I think we'll hand back to Pixie.
Sounds amazing. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for being here, everybody. I love you.
Let's go finish my drink.
Hell
Bye.
yeah. Oh yeah, that massive Jodie drink. That's one hell of a drink. Wow, it's Big Me again. Okay, River, did you get the invite from Leah? Because you are totally welcome to join. We just had, like, we've had a couple of incidents of, like, trolls and shit, and it's just like, you're all sucky and terrible. But not the good ones, so. Who are we gonna go say hi to today? It's not popped up for me at the moment. Okay, well, I will do that right now then. Bear with me. Invite people. There we go. Ta-da. She might be busy, so it's okay. Same time tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow is Monday. But yeah, so we are going to be playing the rest of Portal 2 tomorrow, which is total hype. Does anybody have a friend that they want to send me to? So we can, you know, say hi and stuff, because everyone that is online for me right now, I've raided like 100 times recently, so let's go make some new friends, you know? That's okay, River, don't even worry. You totally belong with us. And I'm willing to break rules, you know? So, yeah, Langers, if you have a friend, that would be real cool. River, if you know anybody, go for it. Firewing is on. He's not coming up for me. What the heck? Ready to clip yeeting the laser thingies, doing stupid shit, hell yeah. Wait. Oh, Warlock! I didn't even know you were here, hi! Oh my god, the timing. Why does this happen? Oh my god, vintage, hey! Love this. Whoa, Ray! Thank you for following! I love you! Welcome to the Pixie Party! Oh good, no YouTube videos. What do you mean? Did you not enjoy those YouTube videos the other day? Oh god. How is it going, guys? Let's do a shout out for Vintage Geek Emporium, because if you do not follow Vintage Geek Emporium, then you are making a big mistake, and you should. I love those YouTube videos yesterday. They were so fun, right? Okay, who have we got? We have got Ray, thank you for following. You absolute amazing human being. Vintage, hello, how are you doing? What was that? Geeky Camera, hello, and Clown Daddy, hi. I love you both. Who was that? Mew Mew, oh my god, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixie Party. We're fucking 10 away from 500. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Vintage, that was incredible, but I'm off for the night. So good night, everyone. That's totally okay, Ray. You have a good evening. We're actually just finishing up here, so we're gonna have a little raid train. Going on, because Warlock has redeemed Guide the Raid, and we've just finished our D&D session, which was absolutely amazing. We almost killed a shark on a pirate ship. It was fucking fantastic. There we go. So yeah, I am back with Portal tomorrow. It's going to be really cool. So I'm going to put that raid through, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who comes to watch these things. It's been really great. Just finished Kingdom Hearts 3 and cried, and the next is Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, which is all new, and the epilogue of... Oh my god. Why is Kingdom Hearts just like that? Like, there's just so many fucking Kingdom Hearts games. But that sounds amazing. Yeah. So, let's continue this raid train. And go say hi to a new friend called Eilina Wheeler. I don't know who they are, but I trust Warlock, so... oh, Darkstar, hi! How are you doing? Sorry, we're literally just going on a raid. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I love you very, very, very much. So let's just go and throw some love at this person. So yeah, love you guys, take care of yourselves, and good night! Pressing the raid button would have been a good idea.